All right, here we go. So, last time in the Seven Dooms of Sandpoint, you guys successfully, and I'm realizing now that the music audio is not working, even as I went live, like a silly goose. There we go, fixed it. That was throwing me off, I'm sorry. You guys have made your way to the deepest levels of the pit. Literally as deep down as it goes, actually. In the clockworks, you were able to free a genie who gave you guys some information. You guys were prepared for undead down here and decided to try to use the genie to create your own way in, which you did successfully do. She carved out the earth and brought you guys into a lair covered in bones and like old gore and weaponry. You guys ran in to grab the magic weaponry. I honestly wasn't expecting that strategy. It was bold. And were immediately jumped by the spectral Sandpoint Devil. An incarnation of the monster that you guys know will come back unless this area is consecrated, which is a ritual that takes like 2 days to do. Well, you guys are powerful enough. You can start doing some rituals, or you could try to get people to help you do the rituals.
We also determined we need to bring down a bunch of the priests to do it.
Yes, you realize it'd probably be better to have like a cabal of priests with you.
Because apparently you needed everyone to worship the same deity for consecrate.
I'd be willing to make some changes to that personally. But there you go. So, you guys also were able to investigate. It's kind of grayed out right now. Oh, why can we not see Explorer mode right now? Okay, I'm just gonna drag one of you guys back so we can explore. Oh wait, Lupin doesn't need it. Alright, this chamber over here, Sylvina, sorry, I'm using your token. It seemed like at the base of this pit, there is some sort of, like, magic sigil. This sigil at first seemingly carved into the stone, as if the stone was wearing away, because you're noticing the sigil itself is starting to look a little worse for wear. But you guys did determine that it is not, in fact, etched into the stone at the floor of the pit, but rather it is etched into, like, the skin of reality here. As such a sigil, with some religious significance, seems to be holding back the abyss. Presumably this is a weak point in the fabric of the prime material plane, where the abyss, realm of demons and Clipoths, sort of abuts against the material realm. Not very ideal. After doing a lot of research into that, you guys scooted your way through these double doors and ended up in a massive temple filled with corpse light. These green torches you see everywhere. And knowing that there are a ghoul doom is descending upon Sandpoint with green mist and ghouls aplenty, you guys did in fact find a little cult of ghasts in here, presumably worshippers of the ghoul demon lord Kabriri. They seemed surprisingly not ready to jump you guys immediately. Rather, they offered you all a challenge. Now, the challenge in question, which was undertaken by Sylvina because she has crazy good constitution saves, was to hold this, like, scent gland of a beast in your mouth for 2 minutes, which is the equivalent of making 20 fortitude saves, which you were shockingly able to do. As such, they led you guys over to this set of doors that lead to apparently some trials. carved in Necrol, the language of the dead, on the first set of doors, which are carved looked like tombstones. You see that it said, "Step forth, my hungry child, and be baptized in the first putrefaction. Let the shadows soothe your rancid flesh and creaking bones." You guys are in it to win it, and pushed open those first doors, ready to adhere to the challenge. It's a bit of a generalization of stuff, but any questions so far on any of that stuff?
Nurgle's not a Pathfinder, right?
No, Nurgle is not in Pathfinder.
This kind of sounds Nurgle.
It's got Nurgle vibes. The giant bowl of fucking white grubs in the middle is not doing any favors.
Yeah, the pile
Or
of
maggots, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, the pile of maggots is, yeah.
I mean, I guess mine's more of a philosophical question, though. If you stare into the abyss, does it stare back at you?
I mean,
Not if there's a sigil in the way.
Well, it does make sense.
I mean, yeah, I think the abyss might. I mean, Gangini stared at the cosmos and it blinked.
That is true. That did canonically happen in this game. But yeah, you guys pushed open the door to the first putrefaction of Kabriri. I will also note a little side note. You guys did realize there's a secret door at the top up here. And enough of you were able to kind of get a reading on these dudes that they didn't want to point that out to you. But you guys decided a fight with 8 ghasts might be a little more than you were ready for in that moment. So let the putrefactions begin. I'm going to read you the description of the first area you are finding yourself in. So, you guys pushed into this room here. There is another set of double doors at the end, this time kind of carved out of wood, but still made to look like gravestones. This first room, a rippling layer of blackness, like shadows made into some sort of roiling liquid, covers the floor to an indeterminate depth. The doors on the opposite side of this one say, "With your flesh and bones soothed by shadow, step now into the second putrefaction, and remember the pointlessness of breath. Kabriri bless our empty lungs." But before you make it to those double doors, you gotta figure out how to actually walk to them. What do you guys do? And I will play Roland for today as well, because Roland is still out working. Well, Roland's player, I mean. The character is here.
Flesh and bones soothed by shadow.
Maybe it means gotta be sneaky.
Interesting.
Potentially. Kind of wonder if perhaps it's more along the lines of... I don't know.
I'd assume it has something to do with what looks like roiling mist at the bottom.
And I will... so the text I put is what's on the opposite doors, which presumably lead to the second putrefaction. Remember, this text is what was on the doors that you just entered. The "Step forth, my hungry child," and onward. Be baptized in the first putrefaction. Let the shadows soothe your rancid flesh and creaking bones. Everything's fine.
We've had this discussion. You always unsettle me when you say that.
This is fine when everything is on fire.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good, bro.
Tarek just shrugs. Suppose there's nothing for it. I'll start walking forward.
Alright. Swirling shadows kind of like lick at your boots, almost like ink. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, they seem to move a bit more than just ink. They seem to be kind of almost slithering against your... Oh my goodness, sorry. Losing my voice. Slithering against your limbs. Do you step all the way off the stairs?
I'll look over to Roland. Wheel me back if this goes wrong.
No, he nods. Oh my god, why am my voice dying?
YOLO.
Alright.
Step forth.
The shadowy tendrils wisp up from the darkness, brushing against your body. Give me a fortitude save.
This is kind of why I did this. I wasn't sure if I... fortitude or wisdom, and I have both, so... fortitude, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Good start.
Alright. You are not overly injured or anything, but your speed is reduced by 10 for right now. That being said, it is time to roll initiative against the room itself. And I will roll for Roland.
Alright.
Come on, Roland sheet, load up. It never wants me to load Roland's sheet at first, I swear to God.
I think you always have problems with the remote sheets loading.
It's only the PCs, the rest of them load fine. Maybe, like, host them on your computers? I don't fucking know. Alright.
Once we're done with this campaign, I need to figure out how to get the music working again.
Yeah, for real. Tarek. You're up first.
Do I... So is the shadow, like, actually looking at me? Do I see anything that looks like it might be a hostile creature?
Just seems to be the shadows themselves.
Spells do I have here? I'll be honest, I came into this grossly unprepared. Honestly, I don't know if this is the right choice, but I think this is the thing I'm going to do. Is I am going to use 2 charges from my Staff of Fire. I'm going to cast Floating Flame.
Interesting.
Mostly just, I don't know. I'm wondering if I don't have a daylight spell or anything prepared, so this is the best thing I've got. And wondering how the room. This is essentially, if nothing else, figuring out how the room responds to some extra light. So
I think
I'm gonna put it.
Go ahead.
As far as where I'm putting it, I'm going to put it in the square in front of the 2 doors.
Okay. You conjure a small floating flame. You do see briefly the shadows around the doors. Hello?
There he's
Hello.
back.
There you go.
Welcome back.
Odd. Okay. Well, that was weird. Anyway. Damn, I have to stitch that together later. Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
the flame conjured, and then your thing, your voice trickled off.
Okay.
I conjure it in the square in front of the two doors.
Yes. So the light, you see the shadows seem to like shrink back a little bit from like they don't like it, but you can definitely tell it's not as bright as it should be, and it definitely pales in comparison to the corpse lights over here. Thank you. Not yet. I'm fine. Thank you. Do you move toward the doors?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait for other folks to file in. I'm kind of hesitant to engage to move further at the moment.
All right. Roland then is going to go next then. All right. Roland is going to step into the roiling shadows and make a fortitude save as well. That is a pass, and I believe a crit pass for him. I always forget which of you has the auto crit passes on each thing. Well, either way, he's okay for now. Lupin?
I believe he crit passes reflex he passes will and fortitude saves, I believe.
Okay, so he crit passed then. He's okay. Just pushes through the shadow. I see his sword seems to be gleaming slightly. Alright, Lupin's moving in. Lupin, are you moving all the way down to the shadows?
I don't know. I'd say Lupin's feeling kind of cautious, so I'll just sort of let the big guys take point here. So I'll just sort of just move up, just get right behind Tarek here, and then just sort of put my hand on his shoulder, say, "I'm right behind you, big guy." And yeah, it's pretty, and that's it.
All right.
Tarek just nods and is still scanning the room.
As you scan the room, you hear like a faint buzz, almost on the edge of hearing. As you kind of concentrate on it, it gets louder and louder and begins to resolve. You think it's voices, and the voices almost in a wave change into agonizing cries and shrieks as bursts of inky tentacles like whip and writhe through the room along with the sound. Lupin, Tarek, and Roland are going to make another fortitude save.
Yep.
I'm a hero point that.
I'm gonna wait to use his hero point, because I think it might be better saved for later.
Alright. Oh, alright. Well, alright.
So, you pass.
I already called it.
That's okay. I just also think he wouldn't do it right at the beginning, is my guess. Trying to interpret for a player here. Alright. Lupin fails and takes 31 negative damage. Or void damage, whatever it is right now. Tarek, you changed it to a pass. You're going to cut that down to 16. And Roland will take 31 as well. Sylvina?
Alright,
What will you do?
it's not letting me down the stairs.
It looks like it just did.
No, it's not letting me down the next step.
Are you trying to go all the way to the bottom or just be on the step?
Just Down to the bottom.
Okay. Alright, give me a fortitude save. As you enter the shadows, feel them licking at your boots. Alright, that is a pass. So a crit pass for you.
Yep.
Alright. I mean, that's just one action. What else do you do?
Second action move again.
Alright, you find yourself directly in front of the doors to the second putrefaction.
Alright. Sure, let's go for it. I'll open the door.
Alright. Let's go. Oops, sorry. Toggled it by accident while you were toggling. Alright. The next putrefaction. A layer of what appears to be blood covers the floor of this room to an unknown depth. Now and then bubbles form in the blood, burst and release wisps of pale red smoke into the air that swiftly dissipate yet leave the room with the stink of decay. You notice on the other end of the room is a third set of gravestone double doors with the following message written in it. Which I think you're the only one who can read these, so you kind of have to shout it out to your friends. With soothed flesh and empty lungs, step forth into the final putrefaction, and stride as one with the plagues and pestilences that trouble you no more on this, the greater side of the grave.
That's concerning.
What do you mean? It sounds fine. Sounds good.
Anyway, that's it for me.
Alright.
So that's my 3 actions.
Gangini, thoughts?
Trying to get a better. I don't see a lot of what's in there. It's red and green, so it's either Christmas or it's terrible.
It's either Christmas or it's terrible.
Well, it depends on how you feel about Christmas.
I have to say, those two things are not mutually exclusive depending on your outlook.
You know what? You're right. This still looks like a pretty below average Christmas. Can I let's see.
Pray? Yeah, for sure.
I could pray.
Could pray.
Do I have? That's kind of cheeky. I don't think it's worth it. I think I could take a fortitude save. It's fine. Oh, I'm having the Sylvina problem where it won't let me down the step.
I don't know, yeah. I think it's because some of the lighting walls, they accidentally clipped a bit too far to the left.
I see.
I got you.
Okay. Guess I'll go, like, about here.
Nice. Hell yeah. Get in that room. Oh, come on, my computer. Why? There we go. Okay, cool. It loaded.
Suss it out.
Oh, I think it's the internet being weird. Alright. Cool. No doubt. You're stepping into the next room. I mean, you see what they saw as well, like that awful, cloying, like, pools of deep blood with smoke coming up. But you do see there's doors opposite.
I think it's 2 actions to move there. Can I, like, percept to see, like, what any of this is?
Yeah, give me, I don't think
is
perception would
better?
really
Is
help you.
Arcana better? Is occultism better?
You think probably occult. This feels way more occult than, like, Arcana.
I see some floor and it doesn't look right.
You're like, this feels like some kind of bad fucking ritual. I don't like this.
All right, I guess that's what I'm doing then. I think it's 3 actions.
Alright. Tarek.
I'm also going to do a quick occultism check where I'm at.
Okay. As you are still standing in the thick shadows of the ink, give me another fortitude save. Just for fucking starting there. You have your speed reduced by 10 feet, and then you go prone and go beneath the surface.
Whoa, 28? Good grief.
You get the sense that being under here when those screams come back would be much worse.
Alright, I will... What do I need to do? I will make...
You have to spend an
athletic
action
check.
to, like, get up, basically.
I will spend an action to get up. So I have 2 actions remaining. My speed is now 15. Still clear the room. I will make a quick occultism check, and then I'll move my 15 feet out the room. 29.
Okay. You think that this first room, first of all, these shadows are extraplanar, likely from the abyss. Out of character, I did tell you guys that the Everglut is the ghoul god's domain.
Mm-hmm.
You think there is a world here where you could make multiple arcana or occult checks to try and redirect the negative energy back in on itself, kind of like creating like a feedback loop, and that might shut down this room. That being said, I think also on a 29, you know that, like, this room is gonna keep doing stuff to you unless you shut it down or get out of here.
Do I think it will continue to affect us as we go into the next room?
That you're not sure of, but I will say, I'd say I think looking into the next room already, since Sylvina opened the door, you didn't like the next room didn't like instantly flood with shadows when she opened it.
You want me to get a perception check? I'm sorry.
I was saying, I think I would, without a perception check, I think you can at least see that like the shadows didn't like spill out as if this was real liquid. Like it didn't flow into the other room. Maybe like a bit trickled in, but it didn't like fill the space.
Gotcha. I'll call out that, you know, if we work on it, we might be able to channel this, but I think we just don't stick around. I'll move 5, 10, 15, pushing into the next room next to Gangini.
Alright, hell yeah.
And that's my turn.
Roland is also starting in the shadows. I'm making the fortitude save. It's fucking chilling. You see his sword kind of glows brighter. I think, honestly, this feels cool even without him here. You see kind of like radiant lines coming off of the grip where he's holding it, almost like a sunburst. Like radiating out of his fist. But I think, if anything, I think he gets to there, and his first action will ask us, like, are we just plowing ahead?
Unless anybody has a better idea. Like, it might be possible to shut down these rituals, but that potentially could do a lot of damage to us, and I'm not comfortable with.
I have a bad idea, and I have a mediocre idea.
Interesting, interesting.
All right.
Let's hear both of them before we make any judgments.
The mediocre idea is I use what is it? Hold on, I'm looking for the legally distinct term for what this is in Pathfinder. Translocate. I could translocate to the door and just open it, and minimize the time anyone spends in the goo. That's my mediocre idea.
To you, I mean, Roland still has 2 actions left for what it's worth.
My bad idea is a illusory scene. Try to trick the room into thinking it's something different.
Intriguing.
That would also take 10 minutes and a 5th level spell.
Yeah, let's not do that.
And I am trying to trick a room into thinking it's something else, which doesn't sound high probability to me.
Both good plans for when it's your turn. But I think... does Roland want to wait for you to translocate in? I think Roland's willing to wait for you to translocate in.
I mean, hypothetically, Roland should open the door so that Gangini can translocate
Oh, into the 3rd room, you think? Alright.
out past the 3rd room because he probably has the weakest con save.
Alright, Roland is going to start wading through as the bubbles burst around him, like that red toxic gas surrounds Roland. He's making another fortitude save. Alright, that is a pass, so a crit pass. Final action, he's going to open the doors. And I'm going to read to you where we're at here. The contents of this next room present a horrific sight. Strips of decayed flesh swarming with vermin, clouds of buzzing flies with wet, glistening wings in the air, and strings and sheets of ordure hanging from clots on walls. And the ceiling transform this chamber into a paradise of filth.
Yep, this definitely sounds Nurgle.
Ordure, I did have to look this up, by the way. It means like dung, excrement. I don't think he's going in there without anyone, so that feels like his turn. Lupin?
Alright. Well, I definitely don't like the idea of being back here by myself, so I'll go ahead and spend my first action. I'll move up beside Solvina. And, yep, stuck, kind of stuck here. Here. Yep, keep trying to move down. It's not letting me.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Oh.
There you go.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so here. It's like, oh, you know, Solvina, it's like, they all right in there?
First I'll make a fortitude save, enter the shadow.
Right, okay. So 28.
That is going to be a fail. You also slip beneath the shadows. You have to use an action to stand up.
Alright, so I guess that's my second action to stand back up.
Alright. Yeah, one last action then.
Alright. Not sure if I'll need it for anything, but I think it's probably good if I'll have it ready just in case. I'll use my final action to sort of like draw the monarch, but just keep it like at my side just in case.
I think you do see the monarch kind of start to shrink away. And the monarch from last time. We forgot to talk about that. Seem to unlock some more powers, but you need to meditate on them.
Yep, that's 3 actions for me.
All right. Unfortunately, Lupin and Sylvina, you all are still in the shadows of the Everglut. And actually, I need to roll something here. Okay, so that's a 30. So that will go right after the Everglut. Sylvina and Lupin, I need you both, as the screaming comes back in the shadows, to make fortitude saves.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Alright, using your hero point.
And I will as well.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely would have crit failed. Sylvina, you pass, so it becomes a crit pass, I believe.
Yep.
Lupin, you'll pass and take half. 25 halved to 13.
Oof, not looking good. I'm down to about a third of my HP right now.
And now the other room, the breath of blood. Bubbles begin to furiously sputter and burst as the hazards of this room intensify, filling the air of the entire room with toxic vapor. I need a fortitude save from Gangini, Tarek, and Roland.
I got nothing I can do about it.
I'm still gonna save his hero point for now. Alright. Gangini, you pass and you'll take half. I forgot that it did this. Okay, so you take half, Tarek, you fail, Roland fail. The 2 failed people take 19. Gangini, you'll take 10. And then it still has a third action. Actually, does the shadow do this too? Am I crazy? No, okay, the shadow just did 1 burst. The room will have a couple more bubbles just randomly burst on one of you. 1 Gangini, 2 Tarek, 3 Roland. Alright, Roland has to make another save. That's probably ideal. I'll use his hero point. What are we rolling? Okay, he crit succeeds. Alright. Breath of Blood has ended. Sylvina, you are starting the shadows. That's a fortitude save.
Alright.
The most fortitude heavy gauntlet I have ever run. You're good. You pass, you could succeed.
First action, I'm gonna summon my wings. And then I would like to fly down to and open the door at the bottom.
So you're gonna. Alright, so say that again? Did not process
First
that.
action, open
Open the
wings.
gate. Oh, open the wings. Okay.
And then I'm gonna fly down to here and open the doors.
The bottom doors?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna move you down there because there's some weird wall jank happening again.
Thank you.
I don't know what the purpose of that is. I see that they had like some line stuff purposefully made like for that. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. It's not. I see why it's not working. It's supposed to be a one-way wall, but the people who drew this did not do it correctly.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why isn't this? I see what they were going for. That's cool.
Yeah.
Was not working, but very cool. Okay, you slam straight into that area. I'm just gonna move you for a second because I need to grab the promise of plagues token out from under you for my own use.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's fine. Probably you're probably good. Anyway, unrelated.
I am, by the way, like as high up as possible to still open the door. If that makes sense.
Okay. That's a good point. Let me read the descriptions. It does look, they are large doors. So they are like, no, they're not like 10 feet tall, but probably like 7 or 8, you know what I mean? So I think you could be like hovering a bit off the ground here.
Yeah.
The problem in this room is that you are flying through those like hordes of flies and vermin.
Yeah. No. I know that this room's gonna suck. I just mean that, like, yeah.
Ironically, this was the worst room for you. So first I need you to make a reflex save as just biting flies and ravenous insects cover you, like head to toe. Alright, that is gonna be... Okay, I rolled pretty low. 12 piercing damage. And as their mandibles sink into you, now I need you to make a fortitude save. Okay, you're good. You could succeed. That's big. That's actually very big. Gangini. Sorry, was that 3 actions or was that 2?
That is 2 actions.
Okay. Before you decide your third action,
yeah,
I'm going to read you the description of the next room that you're in.
All right.
Let me scroll down a bit on the stream so we can get a little image there. Dozens of lanterns, crafted from human skulls, adorn the walls and pillars of this chamber. 30-foot-high chamber, excuse me. The sickly green-yellow light emitting from eye sockets and open skulls gives the entire room an unsettling glow. The flickering lights cause the grisly bas-relief scenes of ghouls feasting to almost appear to twitch and shiver. A short series of steps, of wide steps, leads down from the north into the chamber, while another set rises up the same distance in the south.
And there's a door over here.
There are double doors over there, yeah. There's a long paragraph description here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was just lost my train of speech there for a second. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, another set rises the same distance to the south. It's because they're using a bunch of run-on sentences, and it's fucking killing me. Where a stone... Look, it is what it is. They're using run-on sentences. My English teacher would be appalled. Where a stone altar caked with blood stands before a 9-foot-tall statue of a leering ghoul. That's this bit down here.
Okay.
Stairs descend to either side of that like pulpit area, and elsewhere along the walls loom large alcoves fitted with stone display stands. A pair of stone doors sits in the wall to the east, but to the west, you kind of see from your line of sight there, to the west the room opens into a vast cavern.
All right.
The floor dropping away into a dark gulf from which, I think even from there, you hear the unsettling sounds of things moving, rasping, and whistling.
Okay.
Yeah.
What to do with my last action?
I also think from your section you see 3 grotesquely carved statues of human bone, seemingly designed with syringes for hands.
Lovely.
Mhm.
How tall is the room?
30 feet.
Alright. I'll just go through the door and fly up to the ceiling.
Okay. So you're just going like straight through to like the first square and it's like 30 feet up?
Yep.
Okay. So you'll move straight to here. 30 feet. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, they don't know. Wait, what? I'm going to show you the art of this chamber as a whole here. Because you see... You see those statues? They begin to move.
Yeah, I figured they were moving. I'm just hopeful that they don't have ranged weapons.
I mean, they definitely got weapons.
I know they've got weapons. I'm just hoping they don't have any ranged weapons. Okay.
Okay, let's get those motherfuckers in initiative. Alright.
I figured it was important to get out of the constant damage.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Just saying there's unfortunate consequences at the other end.
No, obviously.
Okay, cool.
Other people can get through.
They got a nat 20 on initiative, which means they're gonna go straight after Tarek.
Lovely. Okay.
Now it is actually Gangini's turn. I will say, Sylvina, now that you have a better angle from there, you can tell that this weird room over here, like, that's not a small precipice. That's like 100-foot drop.
Okay.
It kind of looks more shadowy from ground level, but now that I'd say now that you have a bird's eye view, you can tell. That's like a deep trench.
Got it.
We can make a perception check on your next turn to see if you can like see what's up with that.
Yeah, and maybe I'd be safer flying above that instead of here. But
right. Over the gross pit, maybe. Anything's possible.
I don't know what these things are going to do. You know, that's the question.
It's fair, to be honest.
Again, if they don't have a good ranged attack, being so they can't get within 130 feet of me sounds pretty good.
Also, I realized I don't think I sent you guys this. This was an art piece for the upstairs, the clockwork floor, which I just forgot to post for some reason.
Okay, that's
cool.
phenomenal artwork.
Yeah, sometimes the like little side artworks in the book just absolutely rip. They're so cool. Although I will say, Mauricio the elf throwing a dagger at that guy seems incredibly ineffective.
That's not going to do you too well there.
Yeah, it's not an ideal attack pattern. All right, now we'll go back to Gangini here.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to transport to the end anymore. That's probably should at least get out of this room, though.
Reasonable thoughts.
Just book it. I'll heal up.
I'm stuck on the wall again.
When it gets to my turn, I'll heal up Lupin and then leg it.
Ben, could you help me move my token?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about the weird one-way walls.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm stuck on another invisible wall.
What the fuck? There shouldn't be one there. Hold on. Oh, the next room. Yes, there's another one there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just running through, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, alright, hold on. So you ran through the blood room, first of all. Let's double back here a little bit. I'm gonna need you to give me a fortitude save as the air fills with that toxic gas. That is a pass. You are sickened 1 by the foul-smelling gas.
Okay.
Now that you're past the stairs in this room, the plague room, I'm gonna need you to make a reflex save versus the swarming bites. Oh, that's true. Hold on, I gotta roll the fucking promise of plagues into this too. God damn it. What's the promise of plagues initiative? Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Nope. There we go. Alright, 27 is a fail. You're going to take 22 piercing damage. Now give me a fortitude save.
I'm gonna hit point that.
Okay. I would. No! Oh my god. I will say, I guess thankfully, I don't think crit failing changes this. Oh, we're gonna double check that before I commit to that as a true thing. Okay. You start to feel a little ill, a little sick to your stomach from all these bugs. We'll come back to that later. That's probably fine. Anyway, you still have actions left?
I will. I have one action left. Well, let me. Second is one of those ones you can use a turn to try to get out of, right? Get an action to attempt to recover. Attempt a fortitude save against a DC with the effect that made me sick. So I'm gonna use my third action to attempt another fortitude save.
Sure. I'm just gonna say you're sickened too after like 3 back-to-back crit fails. You go to sickened too. That's fucking nuts. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Hold on. I have to answer this real quick. Okay. Sorry, there was confusion about a teacher thing. Which is not ideal. Okay. So you feel that. We're gonna go to Tarek.
I need to start with a fortitude save, I suppose.
You do not, because you're not in the pool of blood.
Alright, well. I'm going to use 2 actions to do a level 3 heal on Lupin, because he's looking pretty hurt.
Yep. Makes sense. Hit him with that heal and juice.
.3d8 plus 24.
God, that's so much.
Good roll. Lupin, you heal 40.
That was pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, and with that, my last one is going to be 5, 10, 15. Alright, well, I can at least make it into the Promise of Plague's room.
I'm just gonna drag you past her one there.
Yeah, go ahead. There we go. And that's my whole turn. I guess I need to make various saves as I move.
You went through the red blood, so I need a fortitude save. You have not yet triggered anything in this room yet. That is a pass, so you'll take half damage. 18 half to 9. And then it is the Promise of Plagues, which is room 3 activating. Also, as you I'm gonna say, since you're there, even though Solvina threw those doors open real quick, Tarek standing at the top of the stairs, you can see what was on those final doors, which was, and now, with the 3 putrefactions of him who gnaws, quickening what remains on your bones, step forth into his sanctum and be one with his glory. His is capitalized in all of them. But the room is going to activate. The cloud of vermin in the room fills the air, rains down the walls and ceilings, swarm up from the floor. All of you in the room, which is Gangini and Tarek, are going to make a fortitude save.
Jesus.
Okay. So the first thing that happens is damage. Tarek, you take 18. Gangini takes 9. I need both of you guys to make a fortitude save.
Again?
Yep.
Jeez.
The first one was reflex. If I said fortitude, I'm sorry.
Oh.
If you want to reroll, sorry, you can reroll it if you want. There's a bunch of saves happening.
My
Yeah.
reflex is the same as my fortitude. So.
Oh, okay, so then you would have been passed either way. Tarek, would yours have been any different?
No, it'd be a 24.
Okay, so yeah, it's still the same outcome then.
Both of them still fail.
All right, Gangini passes that. Tarek fails. Okay. Where's the thing? All right. Okay, so that means that both of you... Am I crazy? What the fuck is this? Oh, maybe they changed the name because it's 2E. Sorry. I feel like yeah, it slows me down sometimes. Okay. So that becomes that. Okay. A lot of situations happen once now. Nothing else is going to happen for now. Alright. Now, it is the Canker's Golem. Well, golems, technically. You see that there is a weird spherical container in their jaws that seems to hold a, like, suspended brain in fluid. Solvina, you are 30 feet up. So... Okay. So they can... It's got 6. Okay. You see they all step out closer into the room. And by all, I do mean all 4 of them. Their next action, see, they have those various empty vials and chambers all over their bodies. They each, you see some of these fill with liquid. They clutch one in their fists, and they all huck a vial of liquid at you. So the first thing that happens, I need to roll hits. Okay. What's your AC right now?
23.
Okay. It's going to be crit, hit, hit, hit.
Okay, only 1 crit.
Now I'm going to roll d6s. These are actually separate. It's 1d6 per each thing that's happening. So 6, 6, 2, 3. Okay, so it's gonna be... Oh no, okay. Okay. So the first 2 slam into you. And I need you to make 2 fortitude saves. They kind of burst into green mist and vapor. Okay, you crit succeed both. That's fine. The second one, you kind of brace yourself for another, or the third one, you brace yourself for one of those clouds. It slams into you, seemingly coating you in ice. You're gonna take 12 cold damage.
Okay.
Then the following one is a 3. Take 9 fire damage. The last one explodes with fire.
Okay.
And then they're gonna all do it again.
Okay.
At the penalty, though. At multiple attack penalty.
Yeah. That's...
Actually, you said you're 30 feet up. Yeah, you're out of reach. Okay. They got long-ass arms, but you're still out of reach. Okay, this time it's hit, miss, miss, hit.
Okay. Okay.
Now we got a 5 and a 1. Alright, these bombs exploding all around you. The next one that actually connects. And I'm not gonna do splash stuff for this. We're gonna assume anything that misses you in the air is hitting the ground. So we're gonna ignore splash effects for now.
Sure.
This one slams into you. At first you think it's an acid. Then you realize it's most likely some sort of on contact skin poison. So, this one actually doesn't give you a fortitude save. It's just gonna do poison damage.
Okay.
It's gonna be 24 poison damage.
Ow.
The next one looks like acid and is acid.
Okay.
6 acid damage.
Alright.
Alright, that's their turn. You guys hear what amounts to creaking bone and loud steps, followed by 8 explosive cracks. So anyway, roll. Roland's gotta make his fucking save versus the blood pool. God, this is making my brain work, this fight. As always, he doesn't give a fuck. His sword is shining. Okay, could he do a sudden stride? Honestly, he could probably just jump. I realized all the lights tinted green in here with lighting effects, and that's kind of sick. So he could stride double his length. He's gonna go to here, which in theory should potentially set up some flanks. Canker Golem. Not gonna do that. Alright, Roland's gonna do his sudden strike thing where he strides twice and attacks for, I believe it's 2 actions. So here's the Bastard Sword. Alright, it's 27. That does hit this thing. For 30 slashing and 6 acid. It's not a crit, so that's something. The acid does seem to do nothing against it, and you do see that even the sword seems to glance off of its alchemically reinforced bones, doing less than one might think. He's still going to make a second swing with a third action. That one will be deflected by its syringe claws. Lupin! You are in the shadows. That'll be a fort save for starting in the shadows.
Alright. I'm gonna use some channel points on that.
Alright. Getting some channel points. Let's see that reroll.
Alright,
Hell
let's
yeah.
try that again. Much better.
Okay, that'll succeed. Your speed is slowed by 10 right now on a regular success.
Alright. That would be 5. Nope. 10. 15. Okay. Second action again.
Here, I can drag you past the barrier. There's 5.
5, 10, 15.
Alright, as you are getting into the second room, make another fort save versus the blood pool. You've used 15 so far this movement. Okay, you're good, so you'll take half damage from the poisonous gas. 15, halve to 8.
Alright. 15, 20, 25, and final action.
Your speed is, it's halved by 10 for the whole turn.
Oh, right, okay. So it's like here, then third action will move now put me here.
Okay.
Right, then
Nothing triggers yet, because you didn't actually enter past the stair barrier. Shadows of the Everglut goes off, doesn't matter. I'm gonna take it out of order. Well, I guess I'll keep it in case you guys retreat for some fucking reason, but Burst of Shadows, Burst of Toxins, Sylvina.
Alright. I think probably what's most important is just trying to, like, get rid of as many of these things as possible.
Okay.
So that being said, I'm gonna drop a solar detonation on the bottom 3, because I don't think I can hit this one at all without hitting Roland as well. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Is this a magical ability, one might say?
No, I don't do magic.
I wasn't sure if it counted as that, like, keywords, but yeah.
It does not. It is notably not magic.
Alright, now I have to check their other stuff. Ooh, are they reducing this? Arcanus is really not magic, it's fucking crazy.
Nope, not magic. Kineticists are stupid.
Okay, so they're not reducing that. Okay, it seems to... Alright, so first of all, they gotta make the save. So what's your save value again, sorry?
I'll just do that.
Are you...
20 DC 29.
Are you angling this to avoid rolling?
Yeah.
So which... Hold on.
The bottom three. It's the bottom.
Bottom three, okay. I was gonna say there's a world where you get the right three, you know what I mean? Like over here.
I don't think there's a world where I can hit the right three without hitting roll.
1, 2... Oh, it might be perfectly out, actually, with that top guy. Okay, so bottom three should be possible. I should just have these templates constantly open. Who the fuck am I kidding at this point? Okay, fireball. Yeah, okay, so avoiding rolling like that, you shoot it through the pillars over here. Alright, so we need 3 reflex saves. What is Canker Golem's reflex save? Alright, d20, d20. And where are all my d20s today? There's another one. Okay. Alright. Going down the line, the left one, 22, which fails. So it takes 33. And I think they are immune to vitality damage. Yeah, because they don't avoid healing. Sorry, this battle's really complicated. Their fucking sheet is so long. Okay, so he'll take 33. Followed by the next guy. 29, which passes, right? So that's... Okay.
Yeah, 29 exactly meets my DC.
And the next guy will pass with a 30 then. I'd say give me a perception check. I think I don't know. I think there's so much going on in this chamber, you don't have a clear view of like, was that something they can easily do?
Sure.
Or like, did they just did they just move quick this one time?
Yeah. Yeah. They should still take half on the pass though.
They did. I subtracted half from these two.
The 2 that passed are dazzled until the start of my next turn, and the one that failed is blinded until the start of my next turn.
Now that they might be immune to.
Golem immunities.
Golems have an assload of immunities, dude. Okay, weirdly, I think they're immune to the dazzle, but not the blind. So that bottom one is blinded.
Alright.
I don't know. It seems odd. Gangini, you are starting in the flies. Give me a reflex save. That's a fail. You're going to take 21 slashing damage.
Okay.
And you give me a fortitude save as well.
Oh, that's not right. Try to put my token back.
Okay. Your shit doesn't get any worse. Proceed.
Sylvina, you're flying, right?
Oh yeah.
Good. I don't know if you want to get out the measuring tape here, Ben, but can we just assume I hit everyone in the room with a 60-foot cone, including Roland?
Oh god. What spell are you using?
Off-brand Cone of Cold.
Okay, I think I have. Well, I'm gonna call it Cone of Cold in terms of my search engine because I think I have the template for Cone of Cold, not off-brand Cone of Cold. Okay, so you're shooting it down at an angle. So it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna pretty much hit everything.
And if Roland fails to save, I've got channel points for him.
Yep. God, Cone of Cold is big.
Okay, we'll do that. Do I have this set up? No, hold on, let me double check to make sure I have the button working.
Okay. You gather up this, like, frigid, bright, almost blue star of energy and let it expand outwards in front of you. Snow and icicles and cold wind whips through the room. Reflex save, right?
Oh, is it? I guess it is reflex save.
And I think your DC should be higher. Oh no, sickened.
No, I'm sickened too.
If it was a channel point, that Roland failed.
Yep. Oh shit, I'm just shy.
I will also say 26 with him, that's already him rolling a 12, so it's less than a 50-50 that a reroll gets him better.
I'm gonna be honest, whenever I concocted this plan, I thought Howling Blizzard was a fortitude save.
That's a big oof.
I guess if I am hitting him with Code of Cold, I should probably pay for the channel points.
That seems fair. Alright, let's give it another whirl.
Oh.
Ooh, I was real close to being a crit fail. Okay. It was almost 92. Jesus Christ.
Heal him up when I get in there.
Alright, he's gonna take 41. The rest, you see their bodies flicker. And you see the red light dim. Give me an Arcana check.
Can I also do an Arcana check?
Sure. You can see that. You got a bird's eye view. Gangini's panicking about hitting Roland. Jesus Christ. Sylvina, you would know that golems oftentimes have anti-magic built into them.
Mm-hmm.
There are some exceptions. There are usually 3 exceptions for most golems. There is something that harms them, something that heals them, and something that slows them.
Okay.
You think all of them are going to take no damage from that, but they are all slowed 1.
Okay.
Which means they all only get 2 actions.
Okay. That's
Something at least.
It's not nothing. It is unfortunate that it didn't do 41 times 4 to this encounter.
likely means that we have to do cold. Wait, no, because then.
We'd have to figure out. We don't know.
Yeah, because cold slows them. Right?
Cold slows them.
Presumably heals them.
I will also say that is not universal. Like, there are exceptions to that rule where, like, some of them don't even have a version that heals them, for example.
Yeah.
Well, they're slowed, and basically the room is difficult terrain next turn, so that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
That's it. That's all I got.
Incredible. No notes. Okay. Tarek,
Alright. So reflex save.
you don't need to make anything yet. You haven't crossed the boundary, but you will, I presume,
Oh.
so.
I'm going in. So critical succeed.
Since you crit succeed, you don't need to make the follow-up fortitude save.
Cool.
Here, I got you.
Can you move it down? From here. So that's one move. I'm
Okay.
gonna use the other two actions. I'm gonna use my other level 3 heal on Roland after that.
I'm just gonna leave the cone template up, by the way, because this is the difficult terrain area, essentially.
Good point. Good call. Thank you.
All right, so okay, healing Roland. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll that heal.
Hopefully I don't die. Ooh,
Oh, okay,
44.
fucking solid roll. Did more than he took from the cold. All right, Promise of Plagues. Lupin is alas still in there. So Lupin will need to make a reflex save as the bugs swarm again.
Alright.
He does not care.
Doesn't go fuck. So that for you that counts as a crit success. So you actually get to ignore the fortitude save anyway.
Alright, cool.
All right, proceed.
Alright. So,
I'm still not over how fucking sick these golems look.
yeah, not gonna lie, that is
What's crazy is that this is actually a reskinned and like slightly changed version of a monster from the first bestiary, called just I think it's like Alchemical Injector Golem. This is hold on, let me minimize it on the stream. This is the regular art for these creatures.
Okay, this looks much better. The new one looks
It's so so goofy.
That is a substantial upgrade.
I do think it's also sick that like the normal ones are made with like wood, whereas this was like carved out of bone. Like it just goes so much harder. Insane switch up. Anyway, sorry, continue. I needed you guys to see this.
Yeah, it's quite the glow up. It's you know.
Yeah, whoever changed that one really cooked with that.
They call
So-
them their older brothers, you know.
Alright, so I succeeded my reflex save, but yeah. Let's see here. But I don't go again until after Roland though, right?
Sorry. The Promise of Plays got me fucked up. Okay, so we got a blind golem, and all 4 are slowed. God, you guys make me think even more in this already complex fight. Okay,
When in doubt, give the DM a mental meltdown.
we gotta think
So
here,
we're
boys.
So we're debuffing him IRL then.
Okay, alright, here's what we're gonna do. Oh my god, can he do this? Hold on. Okay. You guys did all enter. Alright. Fuck, and it's difficult terrain. Fucking kill me. Oh my god. Okay. No, hold on. To here. Can't see shit right now. I think this one just staggers up into the fight with 2 actions. We'll roll to see if it goes prone. Does not, but it doesn't do. It's blind, can't attack. The next 3, 1 had to move. and is going to make 1 attack on Roland. The other one, they all have 10-foot reach. He's going to make 2 attacks on Roland. This one didn't move and is going to make 2 attacks on Tark. So 3 on Roland, 2 on Tark. Tark, we're going to start with you. I'm still using, by the way, the Devastation Arc and Signal of Scream official dice to fuck with you guys, even though we're not in Starfighter. Okay. 34 on the first one, Tarek.
That hits, not a crit, but ow.
Alright, and let me roll something here. 2. You see one of the vials tinges... Oh god, which one is it? Tinges bright blue as it stabs into, first of all, a needle that's like almost a foot long. And then injects pure cold into you as well. Do you have any resistances to cold?
I do not.
Okay, so this is going to be the piercing damage plus the cold damage. 28 damage.
Jesus balls. Alright, well, I'm pushing the red line here.
The next one is -5 to hit, so that's going to be 27 to hit.
Hang on a second. Fuck,
Hey,
that
Ben.
beats my AC.
Yeah,
They're immune to magic, right?
presumably.
Magic.
That's why.
That means that we can burst heal without healing them.
Well, they also constructs can't be healed by burst heal anyway.
Oh, well.
But also, yeah, I mean, true for 2 reasons.
I'm going. Honestly, given that none
Okay,
of them have
cold
really been hurt
again.
Yet, I was gonna rip it next turn anyways.
All right, 24 more damage. Still with another blue syringe from cold.
All right, I'm at 13 health.
Oh my goodness. God, this is a lot. All right, now on to Roland. And Roland's current AC is 29. That's going to be 35, so not a crit. We're going to hit a d6 here. He is going to be... Oh, God, okay. Straight sickness is being injected into him. Which, honestly, actually for him, that's probably the most ideal, because it's less damage and he's good at fort saves. Okay, he's going to take 11, and he needs to make a fort save. Crit succeeds, he's fine. Well, succeeds, which becomes a crit success. Alright, now the guy that's attacking twice. First one's a crit, second one's a miss. Let's see which alchemical solution is injected into him. Honestly, again, best possible result for him. Alright, wow, I rolled fucking low on that, holy shit. He's gonna take 19 and make another fort save. On those 4 damage dice, I rolled 1, 1, 2, 3.
That's good.
Ooh, he does fail that one, though.
I'm gonna save channel points. I have some now, finally, but...
Alright, he is sickened 1 right now. And the other one missed. Okay, end of the ghouls' turn. Or the ghouls, fucking golems. Alright. Rollin'. Let me just double check that I added the thing correctly. Yep, we got those extra D12s in there. Alright, he's gonna use the vicious swing. He's gonna just go into so this one's no longer blinded, right? So I think it's gonna go. Wait, Sylvian, is it blinded till your turn or its turn? Or end of
Still
its
my
turn.
turn.
Okay, so it is still
my
blinded. Then he's gonna go for that one because it's already flat-footed against him. So let's take that swing. Okay, verse flat-footed. It's not a crit, but it is still a lot of damage. Is this... It's not a critical, so that doesn't matter, even though it is a lot of damage. Alright, it does seem to be largely reduced once more. Or not largely, honestly. It's reduced the same amount, but it is reduced. Alright. Acid, again, doesn't seem to be doing anything. And he's just going to use his third action and make another swing. That will still hit. He's flat-footed. Another 31 reduced. This one is bloodied now. Now it's Lupin. He will have to cross through the bug room, so it'll be a reflex save, assuming you're leaving that room.
Oh yeah. So go ahead and roll that for you.
Crit succeed, which means you get to ignore the fortitude save.
All right. Here. All right. Could I have you help move me down, please?
Yep. 5, 10. This is 15 so far.
15. All right.
And you're not slowed anymore, because that effect's gone. Or not, this, you know what I mean. You don't have 10 foot less movement.
Right. I think Lupin definitely would have heard some kind of commotion, but now that he's finally with eye shot, it's like, all right, guys, I'm finally here to join the. What the fuck are these things?
The golems.
All right. I have a lot of questions, but there's no time for that now. All right.
I will say the square I'm standing on is an available square.
Yeah, because Sylvina is 30 feet up.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess here. All right. I'll go ahead and do that, and then. That was 5, 10. All right. So that's enough. Here, I'd have to spend a second action to do it, but I would like to attempt to tumble through this guy. Maddox. Does 28 do it?
28. What are you trying to do? Just
Tumble through the guy to my south here.
I don't believe so. Well, actually, I feel like yes, because he's blind.
Okay. Just want to make sure. All right. So tumble through, go onto the other side here. Right. And then final action, I will go ahead and then make melee attack against him with the Monarch. Got that flank there. All right. Right. That's 28 to hit.
All right, that'll hit. For 14.
All right. And since I now
Reduced.
have, all right. Reduce. Here. All right. Yep. Down. Do I get the flanking with Tarek here?
Yeah.
You
Right,
would,
cool.
yeah.
So all right. So let me go.
Technically, you get it with rolling too. It's pretty easy to get flanking on large creatures.
Oh yeah.
Would we also get it because he's blind?
Yeah, he's also true. He's already flat-footed, so you're gonna get
Right,
sneak
so I
attack.
do
regardless.
have it. All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure. All right, I'll go ahead and roll the sneak attack. And I think let me double check the wording here for my debilitating strike. All right, so yeah, I do have debilitating strike, and now that I've at level 10, I can now do an additional 2d6 precision damage when I do debilitating strike. So I'll just roll 4 of them then.
Good lord.
Yep. All right.
All right.
10, like here, and then 3 actions. That's all for me.
All right. Everglut doesn't matter. Breath doesn't matter. Selena.
Alright. How tall are these things?
Easily 10 feet tall, maybe a bit over.
10 feet. Okay. Sure, that'll work. Channel elements, and then flying flame through the 2 that are beneath me, because they're the only ones I can hit from it from this height.
The 2 beneath. Okay. 2 reflex saves. Left one passes. This one fails. So this one takes 14. The next one takes 28. It is crazy how, like, it feels like kineticists should not be able to do. Like, this was not the intent of design.
Yup.
It's just like, oh, they're not really magic, so they get to overcome anti-magic. Like, yeah, okay. Sure. I'll give it to you, but yeah, I feel like someone fucked up this design choice.
I would
feel
agree with that, yeah.
I feel like there's a number of questionable design choices. I have some issues with 2E.
1E remains my favorite.
I have some issues with 2E. Kineticist is so fun. Like, all of the kineticist options are so fun.
It does, I feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna pick up the Starfinder 2E book, because I kind of want to do this, I hear the space combat's better.
Okay.
I'd be okay with that.
But, I feel like maybe 1E is just still better for Starfinder. Like, Starfinder's 1E, I mean.
I'd like to stick with the on. I don't know. I have joy for how we play.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth converting personally, but we'll figure it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep it 1E, but I might adopt if 2E's like ship combat's sick. Maybe we do that.
I'd be okay with experimenting with it because like ship combat is good, but I feel like I hate to say it, I feel like Shaw hogs a lot of it.
It's definitely
If
limited.
If it's more egalitarian, I'd be okay with it.
Are you doing a third action by the way, Sylvina? Or no, it was yeah.
Channel elements.
Yeah, that was right.
I think that the problem with ship combat
Gangini.
is that there are a lot of different things about it that matter. Like, the tactical side of it, in terms of the map, is very much handled by the pilot.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very much just doing, like, my little number crunching on the side for these tiny bonuses here and there.
Yeah.
It does still feel
fair,
flavorful.
Yeah,
with
and I enjoy that, but...
With refined, yeah, like, doing the frantic cross-wiring of the engine.
Yeah, exactly. I do feel like, though, we kind of figured it out a little bit much, maybe. Because, like, our ship was a bit...
I made
That AP
slightly
is also meant to give you like a crazy shit. But anyway, Gangini, what's your play here?
3-round 3rd level heal. 41 healing.
Ooh, burst healing for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, 41.
Thank you.
Bringing Tarek back from the edge there, and that's the triple action for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is very nice.
Oh, cool. That puts me up to full.
All right, and Tarek, back to you.
How wounded is everybody else? I mean, I'm pretty hurt, but
I'll be fine.
I said I'm back up to full, so I'm good to go.
Roland's down like 19. Sylvina's down about 30 something. 40-ish.
I'm gonna fire off another heal of my own. I'm out of my high level ones, but I'm gonna burst heal at level 2.
That'll probably be enough.
I am in the position where if they decide to, they can kill me from full health in one turn. So this is like a good amount for me generally. But...
Alright, then what I will do... Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright, then what I will do is I will use 2 actions of it. I'm just going to use on myself, because I'm still very badly hurt. Actually... No, I have a better idea. No, this makes sense. No, wait, I'm not going to use the heal, Ben. Cancel that. What I'm
Okay.
going to do, I'm going to use my battlefield medicine on myself. I will... Let me check assurance real quick. Make sure that I can just... Because if I can just auto 30 myself, that makes the most sense.
True. Yeah, I mean, that could...
Feeds... Even in the worst circumstances, you can perform basic tasks, choose a result you're trained in. You can forego rolling a skill check to instead receive 10 plus your proficiency bonuses. Oh, have I been doing this wrong?
Mm.
Oh, okay. I have not been doing it wrong. Okay, because my total bonus, my proficiency, and my modifier is still 20. So that would be if it. Wait a minute. If that's the case, I've been doing it. Ben, I'll need your ruling on this. So
Okay.
for assurance, it's 10 plus your proficiency bonus. Do not apply any other bonuses, penalties, or modifiers. Does that include my ability score?
Okay, you can...
Does that include my ability modifier?
I think it... Like, I think you still get to add your ability modifier.
Okay, so then I will be able to auto 30 myself.
Okay.
Okay. Because that's important. Because otherwise, I mean, I can still do it. I just wouldn't be able to. Yeah. Anyways, cool. Thank you.
No worries.
So, I will spend one action to do that. So auto 30 medicine, and then because I'm using that it's now 2d8 plus 30. I heal another 35. So Tarek again spits like whatever his mystery mix is, rolls it on the thing, and slaps it on like a styptic patch. Grits his teeth as his wounds begin to stitch shut.
Good lord. Hell yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna go. Flipping it. Oh, well no, it's already been Gangini's turn, so it's no longer difficult terrain. But what the heck is going on? Ben, help.
What?
Can't go further down.
Oh, I think it's because it's not treating that as a valid square, because there's a border.
Alright. I was here.
Sorry, dragged you by accident. There you go.
Crying out loud. There we go. 15, around 15. 25. And then I'll have to set up for next turn. And then I have one action remaining. I'm going to use my last lesser elixir of life. So against diseases and poisons, just in case that becomes relevant.
Okay. It might. Alright, promised plagues don't matter anymore. The golems.
Wait, hang on a second.
Oh,
I
sorry.
still need to roll the heal.
Yeah, go for it.
Good roll. I heal 17. Tarek's back with that. Tarek is back up to almost full.
Hell yeah. Alright, the slow is still going. I rolled for how many rounds it'll be. You guys don't really know how long that'll be, but it's there. Alright, so they all still only get 2 actions, which is pretty big. Oh, man. Honestly, I think all 4 of you just get attacked twice. Everybody but Gangini. Okay, Sylvina's actually too high up, so... Roland can be the lucky dog and get attacked 4 times. Alright, 4 on Roland, 2 on Lupin, 2 on Tarek. Let's start bottom to top. Tarek. Second one's a nat 1, but the first one is a 30 even, which does hit but not crit.
That hits but not crit.
So now we gotta see which alchemical reserve it's pulling from. Man, it's done cold on you literally every time.
Yeah, they're digging cold today.
They're just like, fuck that weather boy, or that nature guy. He's gotta suffer in the cold. 19 damage.
All right.
Lupin. Alright, first one is 33, and the next one is 23. So I assume hit and a miss.
23 will miss, but yeah, the 33 will be a regular hit.
Alright, and you know what? God, I swear to God, I've only done like 2s and 6s. They have other cool shit, guys.
You don't need to experience it. That's fine.
I
Okay.
feel like I experienced a number of.
You know what? That's true. You did experience like 4 or 5 out of 6 possible ones.
I mean, to be fair, that kind of is on brand that Solvina would get the kaleidoscope.
Yeah, you really got.
Yeah.
You got fucking. You went into that room and got alchemically flashbanged for sure.
Yeah.
Phrasing?
No, it's like a flashbang grenade.
I know.
Uh.
To be fair, Solvina might have been alchemically banged at some point. I don't know.
She's like, oh my god, these are just like the sex golems back at the brothel. That's crazy. They almost have the same design.
So that's where they came from.
They just like looted this idea from the pit like 100 years ago. Like, what if we removed the needles? Just like added some shit. Okay, so Lupin, you take 16, and that was the disease injecting one. Give me a fort save.
Alright.
Alright, you are sickened 2 right now.
Oof. Alright.
And also other things, probably.
You're going to be so badly diseased by the end of this.
I mean, 3 out of 5 of you are diseased right now, so...
We are gonna have to figure out how to go back through.
I'm kind. My current, massive, dose of hopium is that there's a teleportation circle somewhere in here.
I mean, maybe.
Oh god, wouldn't that be phenomenal?
Alright, Roland is hit twice, and he is going to get hit by 3 and 4. He's going to get electric and fire. Which he has... He has fire resistance ring, right?
Yes. Resistance 10, I believe.
I thought it was more than that.
Might be more than that.
Okay, he's got acid and fire. 10. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, so here's the fire roll. So it does 9 fire damage, which he fully ignores. So he just takes 18 on that first hit. The next one, electricity, he can't ignore that. That one's going to be 22. Back down under 100. Then the next guy, also stabbing him. Hits twice again. Disease. And electric. Okay. So 18 on the disease one. Then a fort save. $29 is a pass, so a crit pass. And then the electric is 30, so 18 and then 30. Roland is back down to 50. It's Roland's turn. I wish he had Cleave from Pathfinder 1E. That'd be fucking sick. There was greater Cleave in Pathfinder 1E, and basically meant you could keep swinging in a circle until you could make an attack roll on everyone in a circle around you.
Oh yeah.
That shit was rad.
1 second. I have a good meme for that. Give me a second. Continue. But
All right, he's gonna do. I think he's just gonna try to finish off the injured one. That feels the most efficient. Okay. So that's 20. It's not quite enough. He's gonna have to make the follow-up swing, which is not vicious. It's the regular one. Not quite a crit, but should be enough to finish him. Now, does that trigger? Okay, he manages to hack its like floating brain case off of its body, and the first of the golems collapses. Next is Lupin.
Alright, so we got rid of one of them. Wait. Head and bob over this way. First action. Alright. Then second action, I will go ahead and attempt to melee attack with the Monarch at the one to south here, so I get that flank with Tarek.
Alright.
34 to hit.
4, that will absolutely hit. That's on.
if
Sorry,
he has flanking. Yeah.
you're from where you are right
yeah.
now. That you're on his square, so you can't be there.
Can I go?
Yeah, that's fine.
here?
Right there. Yeah,
Alright,
that's
cool.
good.
I'll go here then. Yeah, that's so I had enough movement to get there. Alright.
So 34. You will get sneak attack. So it's the 14, and we're reducing that.
If it's
Alright.
flat-footed, does it crit?
Ooh, me. Hold on. So
He's
34. It's real close, but not quite.
Alright, so I'll get the sneak attack, and I'll go ahead and once again do the additional 2d6 precise damage from precise debilitation. Not as much, but all damage is good damage.
Well, there you go. All right. Any more actions?
Alright, still in good shape for now. Glad I got that healing now that I'm sickened, because I'm going to be ingesting any potions for a while. Alright, let's see here. Keep moving. See if I can stay the... Tell you what. I'll just go ahead and, yep, I'll just go ahead and hold here.
Okay.
Yep, so that'll do it.
All right. Then it's gonna be skipping the rooms. So Sylvina.
All right, I believe there is a fireball that can hit the 3 golems, Lupin, but not Roland.
There we go.
And
I realized
maybe
my
not
song
Lupin.
wasn't working.
But it's gonna be close.
Okay,
And
so
it's probably gonna go underneath me to some extent.
what's your hope here? That?
Okay, so see, yeah, exactly.
From that, yeah, I think you have an angle in the middle there because it would have to. The actual fireball would have to impact like here, which you should be able to see. Wow, that is an extremely lucky layout that the fucking corner gets him around those two.
I thought that I might also have to hit Lupin, but luckily not.
All right,
Well, if you did, I wouldn't mind, because, you know, reflex...
yeah, you do have that good
save.
reflex.
I will say, is any of these the one that was not initially hit?
Didn't you get all 4 first? No, you didn't get the top guy. So the top
No.
guy, this guy was not initially hit.
Okay, because the other 2 are immune to the saves. Or not to the saves. To the
Huh? Oh.
dazzle.
Gotcha. Okay. I was like, they don't get a save. That's fucking crazy.
No. They can't be blind or dazzled again.
Okay. So top guy, what is is it 29?
29.
29. Okay, so we got.
I got a really good damage roll.
Okay, so top guy passes, but not crit passes. So he hasn't been affected. So he's dazzled. Or wait, they can't even be dazzled. They're fucking constructs. But he does. That was a crazy good damage roll. Jesus Christ! I just looked over at it.
Yeah.
Nothing below a 6 on D8s is crazy.
Yeah. No. It's a really good damage roll.
Okay, so he takes half of that. The other two both fail. So 45 each because, giant fireballs from the sky aren't magical. It's just like a combined over 100 damage. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Thankfully none of them fucking crit failed. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, Gangini, it is your turn.
Very interesting. Could I cast a fireball in the exact place where Selena just cast a fireball?
I mean, they're gonna be immune to it almost certainly.
Why would it matter if it's magical fire or fire?
Because Krakens are immune. Krakens. I don't know why I fucking said that. That wasn't close to any of the words I was trying to say in my head. I was literally not close to anything in that sentence. Golems have anti-magic, specifically. But for some fucking reason, Pathfinder kineticists aren't magic, I guess.
It's like specified in the kineticist stuff that it's not magic.
Yeah, like it's not even like we're missing an FAQ that they put up that we didn't see. It like specifically calls it out. This is the same energy as like when they release a new like codex book for 40k, and it's like very obvious that whichever team at the company developed the book likes that army, so they're just like stupid busted. It's like, oh, did this happen to be the one that you paint? Oh, crazy.
Not only is it not magic, they're so versatile.
Yeah, it's foul. But here's the thing. You don't know for sure that it wouldn't work. The only thing, there are elemental things, or like think magic types, not always elemental, that affect constructs like this, golems. You know that cold slows them. I'd say you can make them an Arcana check. This is a very rare type of golem. But I'd say you can make one as a free check. You don't need to use an action on it. I think you're just not sure. Like, if there's a chance fire works, but also maybe it's like acid that works. Like, you're not really sure.
We know it's not acid because we saw that Roland sword.
Oh, that's a great point, actually. You know Roland sword is acid, so you know acid is out.
We also know it's not
I'm a
cold.
caster, so it's either I throw a random element at them or I pry in the corner. So I guess I'll throw a random element at them.
Okay. You explode that corner of the room. It does not seem to hurt them.
I will use my third action to cry in the corner.
Okay. I just leap into the 100-foot pit. Fuck me.
I mean, might as well at this point.
It's like an ongoing joke though. My friends, whenever he's like losing at the game store, my friend Jared is just like, so like, do I jump now or like later? Okay. Well, now we know. The more you know logo flies behind Gangini's head. Tarek. Pretty much all these dudes are. This one's bloody. The other two are like slightly above bloodied.
Only one thing to do.
Yeah.
As the flesh bulges and Tarek becomes huge size.
Let's go, T-Rex.
Ooh, love T-Rex. T-Rex is great.
I'm huge size this time.
That had big, like, we love the Mets meme energy. You know what I'm talking about?
Look. I just want to imagine.
Yeah,
Tark's
baby, you love the
T-Rex
Mets. Here we go.
throwing one of these golems into the pit.
I'm just gonna take a big old bite at the one I have flanking with Roland right now.
God, fucking 15 feet. It's so big. Also, I refuse to use a regular one because I think this one's token is so sick. We're just gonna say canonically Tark is turning into this crazy magical T-Rex.
Alright, that did not work.
No, it's... Yeah, even with flanking. Not quite.
Alright, but that's my turn.
Okay. We're going to the golems, and now they are, I will tell you at the end of this turn, they will lose slowed. This is the last turn of being slowed. Okay, we got 3 dudes. I think this time it is an even split. This one's probably going to turn around and try to slam into you, Tarek, because a huge threat now. But I will say that does pull him away from doing, like, a flank attack on Roland's. That's good. This guy will still be getting a flank attack on Roland, and this guy will go to Lupin. So let's start with the T-Rex. Does your AC change right now?
Yes, my AC right now is... I'm loading. Give me a moment. Yeah, it's up to 28 now.
Okay. So it's going to be a miss and a hit, then.
Alright.
Electricity. Hey, not getting cold this time. Let's go. 21 damage.
I think
Alright,
that's
so
the only one that didn't get me the first time.
Alright, so...
Well, there's still time,
so
Sylvain. Maybe it'll chuck some bombs at you later.
Alright, so that immediately blows through the temporary hit points. Wait, you said 20... how much?
21.
I have 20 temporary hit points from the transformation, so that blows through it, and I lose a hit point.
Alright. Cool. Then the next to it, Roland, he's technically flat-footed for this, or off balance or whatever. Crazily enough, we love a good 1 in 400 chance. Double nat ones.
Good, because he's kind of beat up right
Yeah, he's real fucking beat up. That was nuts. Okay. Now we're going to Lupin. It does not have flanking on you from that angle. Lupin, what's your current AC right now?
With second, it's 26.
Okay, 1 hit, 1 miss. Sickness is getting injected into you. So 13 damage and a fort save.
Let me see if I can do at least a little bit better. I'm going to spend some channel points on that.
Hell yeah.
Alright, try that again. God damn it!
Oh my god.
Speaking of 1 in 400 chances.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess technically your sickness would have gone down to 1 earlier, but now you're back. You're at sickness 3.
Alright.
Okay, there's only 3 of them alive, so that's all of them. Roland, I think he's gonna leave this bottom one to the giant T-Rex. Sylvina is gonna try to chop at that one next to you.
By the way, do we think that, like... Never mind, ignore me.
Okay. Alright, that is a crit with the vicious swing.
Ammo.
Minus...
9, 7, 11, and 12 on the damage die.
Even with its resistance... he slams through it in one go. However, that is a critical hit. Let's roll the d6. Because in that attempt, he is going to rupture one of its alchemical chambers.
Oh, God.
Alright, that is its poison chamber. Which means he is going to need to make a reflex save versus the veritable tide of poison that's going to go towards him. It'll also go toward the 2 golems. I don't think it reaches Lupin, but the golems are immune to poison, so it doesn't really matter for them. Yes, okay, so it's basically just going to be Lupin. I mean, Roland, sorry. I said Lupin, Roland. Reflex. I'm going to say he keeps that, but it is a fail. He's going to take 39 poison damage. He's then going to turn...
If he has a does he want to take a potion?
Let me see which potions he has. He's got a moderate healing. Alright, he's going to use his last moderate healing. It's going to be 3d8 plus 10. He's going to heal 23. Bringing him up to 35. Now it's Lupin.
Right. Alright. So, since like here, I will go ahead and so here. Am I still good for getting a flank at this current position?
Flank from there on to the one to your left.
Yes.
Yes, that would be flanking.
Alright, cool. So I'll go ahead and hang there for the moment. Attempt melee attack against it with the Monarch. Natural 20!
Okay. That is gonna crit. So it does 26. Go ahead and roll double the sneak attack dice.
Alright, so that'll be 4 off of that.
And then we'll determine which chamber you all chemically ruptured. And you, Roland, and Tark are all adjacent, so this will affect all of you.
Yep.
Alright.
4! The Alchemist Fire Chamber. Reflex saves from Roland, Tarek, and Lupin. Lupin should be able to dodge this, and Roland luckily has the resistance. Reflex. Okay. Everyone passes. Wait, does Roland crit succeed? No, right? Or yes?
The reflex is the only one he doesn't. I think at 13.
That's the only one he doesn't yet. Okay. Oh, right. That's level 13 upgrade. Okay, so everyone passes. Lupin's becomes a crit success and he takes nothing. So the rest of you guys, or the other 2 of you, will have this. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. 38 halved to 19.
And Roland reduces that by 10, so
he just takes 9. This thing is looking pretty fucking beat up, but it is still up.
Alright. I'm still in pretty... HP is good, but I'm not liking how sickened I am. So I guess also in my other 2 actions, retching to attempt 42 saves, see if I can at least clear out some of that. So here's the first one. 20.
Alright,
And final one. Ah!
Jesus Christ.
I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, I feel real ill. This whole dungeon has made you guys feel just fucking nauseous. Alright, Sylvina.
Alright, which one looks the most weak?
The one on the left.
Alright, I am going to channel elements and then do a fire elemental blast at it with 2 actions, but it's going to do cold damage. Because that is a thing that I can do. Because kineticists are stupid.
Sure, why not? Cold damage on this guy? Go. So what am I rolling? Oh, you're right. You just rolled a hit, right?
35 to hit for
'Kay.
20 cold damage.
That does hit. Weirdly, it doesn't slow him because it's not magic. It just does damage, I guess.
Yeah. No,
Okay. So 20.
it's about making a statement.
That was so close to being another crit and rupturing one of the vessels next to all of your friends. I want you to know that. You almost just exploded one of the vessels.
I hate this encounter. This whole thing is just...
This has been a mess.
I don't know. I bet the ghouls are probably pretty proud of you if you went back there.
Yeah, I'm sure they would be. I'm the only one who's basically tanked like every con save to the face and just come out unscathed.
Oh my god. Okay. Was that was 2 actions, right? You doing a third one?
Yeah, that's 2 actions. No, I had to channel.
Oh, that's right. You have to channel to do your shit. Yeah. Alright, Gangini. What you got? It's gonna be magic missile. God damn it.
We're blasting.
Oh fuck! He's blasting.
By the way, I think I'm
so-
coming to the conclusion. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Horn of Blasting is a fixed save, so it'd be 28. Like, it's not based on my
Oh, okay.
stuff,
So
so
yeah.
it
That makes
doesn't get
sense.
sickened.
So okay. So 28. Okay. Hold on. I gotta read his alchemic rupture ability because I don't know if this is.
Oh god.
Oh no. Okay, so he crit failed. Okay, but this doesn't function as the shatter spell. What type of it's sonic damage?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, 26. Then if you want to go ahead and roll me 5d8.
I don't like the sound of that.
A creature with a ton of glass vials, super susceptible to sonic. You do 18 extra damage and blow this thing apart. But it is not it's not an actual shatter spell. I don't believe it says so in the item. So it will not crack open any of its chambers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Sonic was the secret sauce against these guys.
Makes sense.
Okay.
You know, I feel like we should have guessed that based on the fact that we had an encounter on floor 3 that was like, you have to deal acid damage or you'll never kill things.
I mean, I did describe that they were like bone and glass.
Yeah.
That would
Okay. So
Really.
Is that only one action?
that's
Yeah.
only one action.
Okay.
It specifies I can only do the one action one once around. However, it doesn't say anything about my once a day 2 action cone.
Oh fuck.
It's gonna hit Roland. I really
You're
need
gonna
channel points
knock
and fails and
Roland.
saves, but
What kind of cone is
hit the
this?
other one with- it's like a 30-foot.
30-foot cone.
So less obnoxious than Cone of Cold, but it definitely hits Roland at some capacity.
Oh my
But it also hits
lord.
the Canker Golem.
Okay, wait. This would be 30 foot. I only have a fire version. I gotta fucking expand it. Wait, hold on. Maybe I actually have a better version. Do I? Oh, I actually fucking have a cone of sound. What the fuck am I talking about? I literally have the thing that is this. God, I got a lot of DM stuff. Okay.
So it
Did I not hit it? Oh, I like perfectly don't hit it.
It's exactly not him. I if you want to not do that, feel free.
Yeah,
Because
I
you'd
guess I'm
only hit Roland and Tarek.
good.
just fucking downs 2 teammates back to back.
The divine damage? I don't know. Spirit damage?
Send the wrath of God into this golem, and it does not seem to care.
Okay.
I am so sorry, Beans. This has been a brutal encounter.
This is not your ideal encounter, admittedly.
This has
I
not
don't
been our
think this
ideal.
is anyone's
Look,
ideal encounter.
I'm loving not having my bosses get hit by, like, 48 points of psychic cards slamming into them. That's unavoidable.
Alright, Ben, I need the dinosaur token. Actually,
That's my bet. There you go.
don't. I have 15-foot reach, and I can reach him from here.
Okay, well, you have control if you would like it.
Thank you. For the moment, I will stay put. My first action... If somebody's prone, that makes them easier to hit in melee, correct?
If they're prone, it makes them, like, off balance
Yes.
and stuff, yeah.
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my first attack to make an athletics check. Because of the way the spell works, I will actually be adding a plus 21 to this.
Okay.
Can I... Here's a question. I do have assurance in athletics, however, this thing is a bit bigger than I'm normally used to knocking around. Can I have some idea if a 31 would knock it over? I don't know if there's any way to tell that offhand, or if I just have to roll it and go.
I guess a perception check?
I'll make a quick... Probably, I don't know. Alright. Do I think a 31 can beat it? Well, wait, what's their armor class? It beats at least 24, so no, I'm gonna have to roll it, so...
Yeah, you'd have to roll it. Do you want to roll it?
Oh, come on!
So it's
Yeah, well, it's against its whatever its athletics.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
I get the worst rolls when I'm wild shaped.
You really do.
Alright, frustrated with that, I'm just gonna bite his ass. Wait, phrasing?
Hell yeah. Pop off.
Multi-attack penalty here. Man. Cool. That's my turn.
Oh my god. Alright, it's the last night. He gets 3 attacks and he's about to make it everyone's fucking problem. There are 3 actions at least. Yeah, that was
so fucking
statistically unlikely for sure.
Ben against his... never mind. I'll ask after the fight. I don't think a 31 would have knocked him over either.
I think he just fucking goes crazy.
He just sending at everybody?
He's gonna start just slamming into Roland. If Roland goes down, he's gonna stab Lupin.
What if I Genie's veiled him?
Alright, fucking goddamn it, hold on. Is it? It's on a 1 through a 5 or something I miss?
Yeah.
Good effort. He does get hit, though. By the poison one. That's ideal. It's the least damaging one of all of them. And I rolled very low on the damage. Will Roland contract a disease? Nope. Crit succeeds again. Alright, attack number 2. That'll hit. God, why is it always disease?
Genie's veil.
Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, it's the whole turn. Hold on. So, if it hits, it'll be disease. Does hit. He takes 15 and goes down to dying 1. Oh, wait, shit. No, he does not, because he's still wounded.
Shouldn't be, because I treated everybody after the last fight.
Oh, it's treat wounds. Does it remove all of it or just one? I can't remember.
Treat wounds should remove the wounded condition.
Okay, double check that, but yeah, then in which case he's just a dying one. Alright, dying one. Which means the third attack is going to go at Lupin. Nat 20 on the third attack.
Damn.
You'll love to see it. Alright, which thing? Alright. Cold damage it is. So that's gonna be Alright, it's gonna be
loses. Sorry, success. The target regains the amount of hit points and loses the wounded condition.
Okay, so he's good, yeah. Then he's not anything lower than dying 1. Lupin gets crit for 44 damage. Roland has no hero points, which means he's gonna have to make an actual save, which is gonna be D20. It's got to beat plus his wounded value. Okay, he's at dying 2. All right, Lupin.
Right. I'll just go ahead and hang here. Tell you what. Instead, I'll go ahead and set like here, shuffle around so I can give T-Rex Tarek the flank on his.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm gonna be focusing on picking. I'm gonna pick. Well, get the flank, but I'm gonna be focusing on picking Roland up. Unless one of the other you all are able to heal him, but I don't want him on the floor there.
Okay. In that case, I'll just go ahead and I am.
You can still go ahead and make that move, but because like I'm ideally picking Roland up and
Here, I'm trying to think. Yeah, tell you what, I'll go ahead and stay where I am for now. Alright, yep, I'll just go ahead and hang here for a moment, and then, yep, I'll go ahead and take attack against the golem with the Monarch. Alright, 26 to hit for 13 piercing.
That does not hit.
I think so. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Like being close range of it for the moment, so I think I'll go ahead and just make a tactical retreat here. Oop. Just like here. And then final turn, I will go ahead and attempt Fortitude save, see if it can clear at least one of these sickness.
Okay. You clear one.
28. Alright, so I'm down to second 2. That's my turn.
Hell yeah. Alright, gonna go to Sylvina. What will you do? Sylvina? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Nick, you're muted.
Another cold damage fireball.
Okay.
Did not roll quite so well this time.
Yeah, that was a way worse roll. Almost 20 lower. It does take it, though.
Alright.
Alright, Gangini.
It's still up. Have we not done any damage to this one or something?
You have done way less
Not
damage to
really.
this one.
Mostly because the rest of us keep whiffing against it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to move over here under the Tarek. That seems like a safe spot to be.
That does seem like a safe spot.
I'm going to play the Song of My People next.
Can
It's
anyone
still
take
a DC 28.
up?
He
Roll.
fails, so he takes 10. Give me another 5d8.
I've got him.
So it's actually 27 because of the Sonic. Whoops, that was actually too much. There we go.
I'll do a Rallying Anthem as well as my third action.
Let's go.
Pasture.
Tarek?
Ben, is it an action to drop my form?
I don't believe so.
Alright, in that case I have a slightly cheesy turn here. I am going to just try and bite the fuck out of this thing.
Okay.
$37.
That is a crit.
Oh no. Alright, well, 5d12 damage.
Go ahead and roll. That was shockingly low.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the modifier, plus another 6, so 28. Yeah.
Well, remember to double the modifier as well, so if it's 6, it's 12.
Oh yeah, so 34 damage.
Alright, it's reduced because it's physical. Then it's going to pop off. Okay, only Roland's in range. Basically, it'll just... Well, it might be disease, in which case it won't bring him to dying 3. Let's find out. Nope. That is going to be fire, because this one hadn't exploded its fire one yet. Roland goes to dying 3 as it washes over him.
I'm going to pick him up here in a second. He doesn't drop till dying 5, but
yeah.
I'm about to pick him up right here.
Because of Die Hard.
Second, I will then immediately drop my form.
Okay.
I will stride.
Okay, striding over
Then-
to him.
That last action, so I'm doing this so it can't get at him easily. Last action is Battlefield Medicine, because it is one action. And
Okay.
I'm going to auto 30 to pick Roland up.
Alright, go ahead and roll the heal. And didn't we find out that the battle medicine doesn't fix wounded or something?
It doesn't. It does not hit fix wounded. Regular
Okay.
medicine does, but it can't be in combat. But this will pick him up.
Yeah.
And I can't do this on him again for a day. Alright, he heals for 38.
Alright, he is back up at 38. I'm going to take off his little icon, but I'm going to mark on his sheet that he is wounded 3 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The final golem. I think it's just going to go for the nearest target. Tarek, it's just going to pile on you.
That's why I did this.
AC?
27 right now.
Hit,
That's good
miss.
Oh yeah, 28 with the Rallying Anthem.
Unfortunately, still hit, miss.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright, Alright. 1 and 5. So that's going to be poison and acid, neither of which you're resistant to.
I think I'm resistant to anything, actually. It's not like Shaw, who's resistant to 14 different kinds of damage.
Yeah, for real.
I do get a bonus against, because of the Elixir of Life, I do get a bonus against disease and poison right now.
Oh, and, well, I guess it's not really a poison effect, it's just doing damage to you.
Okay.
It's going to be 18 damage and then 29 damage, so a total of 47.
Ow! I'm up, but ow.
Alright, Roland is going to stand, step, and strike.
And stab. Nice.
That is a hit, and even with the reduction, he will smash it down. We are out of combat. I'm going to figure out XP for challenges and that in a minute. Let's take a quick bathroom break.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay.
As the last golem thuds to the ground.
I should really just
There we
pay
go.
to get pro.
I mean, I think it's worth it, but I also, I will say, I mean, I was using it like for business for a while, but then also I still use Pro all the time. Like, it's just so helpful, especially when I have like multiple games up, because I can share my fucking compendium across multiple games. Like, it's just so helpful.
Really, mostly what I want from it is just like the higher upload limit and some of the features with like layers and lighting. Lighting's a big one. So
Lighting's a
like,
big one.
Stupid blocks.
It's very helpful, and the just having I don't even know how much data I have stored here. There's probably a way to check, but I've uploaded easily like thousands of images.
Yeah, it is what it is. And at some point, maybe I'll just like make an external thing with all of the documents stored in various ways, so that I have basically an external handout that people can reference.
Yeah, I mean that could work too. But anyway,
yeah,
let's get into it. So, first of all, you guys are level 10 now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're not expecting us to do that at level 9, are they?
No, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could if you really fucking jumped ahead. So.
Or if you hate your life, or hate your party.
You guys are going to get, where is it? 90 XP and a hero point.
I have us at 330.
Yeah. And that's for both the room and the fight afterward?
That's just the... We're at 330, you said, right? That's just the fight. You didn't disable any of the rooms, but you did make it through them. Which is less XP, but still XP nonetheless.
It's okay, we can disable them on the way back, maybe.
It's gonna be like 40 XP.
Okay. The 370.
Alright. Now you guys have a chance to breathe for a second. So you just kind of shut the door behind you.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to use what little flying time remains to just try and look in the thing down here.
In this pit?
Yeah, I've got 10 minutes of flying. I want to see what's in the pit and then see.
Alright, give me
extend.
1 sec.
I'm not going to fly over it unless I get the okay from other people that they think it's safe. But I figure while we've got flying...
You go out as far as you want to go out, my guy.
Well, for now I'm going here, and I want to...
I use my guy in a gender-neutral way.
Yeah, I know. I want to go out here and kind of observe to see if any of us see anything in there.
Go for it. So you're staying exactly where you are and just looking out here?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you see just a truly staggering amount of splintered bones across the floor and lying amid like large patches of this pale tan mold and glistening fungal growths.
Can I call Tarek over here to take a look quickly?
Tarek, you're taking a look too?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little higher, not much.
You hear a faint groaning as if someone like unconscious is making noise, or like barely conscious.
hear somebody in there.
Seems to be coming from the north.
Everybody gather around real quick.
Do you want
Alright.
me to fly out and see if I can't
I'll be there in a
see
sec.
what's going on?
Wait one.
Do we
Don't
have the
mind me,
rope?
I'm just
Maybe we
losing
can
my
do
lunch
the-
over here in the corner.
Just
on.
being sick.
Everybody, I'm gonna do a healing burst. Gather around real quick.
Okay.
My last one. Something's here. I hear something groaning in there. Actually, that's not true. I have. Actually, that's not true. I have a level 2, so I'm using one of my level 2's full burst. All right, everybody heals 24.
All right. I think then I'm gonna fly out over the edge, staying on the roof. Seeing what I can see.
All right. Move your token.
I can't.
Oh, it's a ledge for. It's an actual ledge. I forgot. Hold on.
Yeah. I am far and away the most equipped to do this
There you
at
go.
the moment because I've got
Now you should be able to
flying
do it.
time, and I've got some other stuff that I can do. So.
All right, you're staying at ceiling level.
Yep.
Cool. Give me a perception check. Okay, let me oppose this roll right quick.
Ben, did you heal rolling up as well?
No, I did not. Give me. I will do that in a second. Was it 24?
Yeah.
Okay. So, some things are gonna happen here. The first thing is that Roland heals 24. The next thing is that something stuck to the ceiling next to Solvina, holding really still like stalagmites, is going to not be stalagmites, and it is going to make an attempt. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to make an attempt to grab her in its jaws.
All right. I only took one move action to get here, just to for after it makes its thing.
All right. I think after it makes its thing, we're just gonna roll initiative, but
Yeah.
but noted. Okay, so
Well,
30. A 40 hits you for sure.
oh yeah, that crits.
Okay, that's okay. Let's do some damage here.
Of course, a 40 crits.
A 40 would crit any of us.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, Sylvina's gonna take. Wow, I rolled shockingly low on that. You're welcome. You're gonna take 47 damage.
Okay. Cool.
And it is going to grapple you, pull you next to it, which brings you to here. We're about to roll for initiative.
Can I take
But
my 2 actions first?
one sec. You guys see this creature unfolding out of the ceiling, clutching Solvina, pulling it towards its mouths as it makes a skittering, like scratchy, almost chitinous noise.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
Cool.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be enfeebling myself to boost our initiative.
Okay. First of all, Solvina, what are you doing?
I am going to use Ash Strider, which does work if I have flying speed still, to discorporate into Ash and move back.
Can you do Ash Strider if grappled?
There is nothing that says I can't.
All right.
We've done this interaction before. Just
Yeah, I just don't remember. All right, let's roll for initiative.
Yes, I see we're going with
as I
the.
said, this is a
Let's
silly
see.
class.
So that's
Yes,
gonna
I
be.
see we're going with the ain't no rule that says a dog can't play basketball rules.
Yeah, we're getting real airbud in here right now.
Add 2 to your initiatives.
Yeah.
Alright. That thing is.
Ben, I might have accidentally deleted myself.
I think I might have actually done that by accident.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gone.
What the fuck?
And it's
Come
gone.
on.
Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Sylvina, drag yourself back in.
I can't believe this thing was on the ceiling. That's so unfortunate.
Tangles? Did you just name it Tangles, Ben?
Oh no, it was already named Tangles.
Alright, my initiative was 22. What the?
Does this work?
Alright, there we go.
Hasn't been an
Yeah,
hour
that's-
yet.
that's Tangles. That is Tangles.
What do you mean? You don't think that cute little boy is Tangles?
I'm not sure I would call him cute.
What do you mean? Look at him tear into
Tangles.
look at him tear into that flesh.
Nope. 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 Nope.
This fucking unhinged monster. And +2 to initiative, right?
Yeah, I already added it for mine.
Or I just added it for rolling.
I should also realistically I should be here and then I should just like lower myself down about 10 feet. But
Okay, so you're still 20 feet up, is what you're saying?
let's go 15 feet to be safe.
Okay. Well, I got good news for you guys.
There's a second one.
No, Tangles is gonna go first. It's good news, guys. It's good stuff.
Is it really?
That's pretty good. That's not the one I wanted.
In what way is it pretty good?
I mean, he's so fucking cute, dude. Are you kidding me? We gotta make sure he does some stuff before he dies. He's just so cute.
I don't think we're gonna kill him. Wait.
Okay. Okay.
I get the feeling he's gonna have a lot of health.
I get the feeling Sylvina and I might be about to get munched.
Yeah, I also get that feeling.
Um,
I'm hoping 15 feet is enough, but we shall see.
okay. It is going to use its Skittering Assault ability. Which the first part of that ability is, moving 3 times.
Lovely.
It's pretty fast. Okay, it's gonna scuttle across the ceiling. Come across the walls. You tasted like ash before, so that's not really yummy. So it's gonna keep scuttling across the walls to here, scuttle
Specifically,
down.
really hot, burning ash.
Yeah, it does. It wants to. It just wants some nice some snacks, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Anyway, it's gonna move to there, and because of Skittering Assault, once per stride move, it can attack. So it's gonna make 3 attacks, and then it'll still have its third action.
Seems reasonable.
All right. So first is gonna be a leg into Sylvina. Oh, actually, no. We'll start with Lupin. Lupin, Jaws. It's gonna be a lovely little 34 to hit you.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right. You guys see this thing scuttle at a truly disturbing velocity, and it grabs up our rogue in its jaws. He is now grappled.
Ah,
Also, he
Is this
takes
thing about
33 damage.
to just like pull a Randall and suddenly coup de grace him from grappled?
It's not going to coup de grace him, per se.
grab me there and I'm being like, you know, Red always told me I was a snack, but I didn't think she meant it so literally.
It's then going to hit Solvina with a leg, and then Tarek with a leg. Don't worry, though. The legs do less damage, guys. Don't even trip.
Yeah.
Alright, Solvina takes
I mean, it's
24.
still gonna crit.
It didn't crit. It rolled like a 23. That is a hit, though, right? 23?
Yeah.
Okay.
23
But
just hits.
it's not a crit, though, right? I was pretty sure it was 23. Alright.
No. 23 is my AC. 23 is my AC.
24 damage to Solvina, 20 to Tarek, and then it's going to use its third action as a move action. However, part of its carry-off prey ability is that it can move at full speed while something's in its jaws.
Roland, I think, still gets off attack, though.
He will when it leaves, yes.
Yeah.
The question is, where am I going to take you? Alright, we scuttle up onto the wall, and then around. Yeah, so it's hanging onto the wall over here, with Lupin clutched in its jaws. Lupin, give me a perception check.
Alright.
As you're getting rapidly pulled away from your group.
Like, ah! $29.
You recognize that groan quietly in this enormous canyon. Red's down here.
Oh, fuck. And he actually hears that. It's like, and I'm actually saying that in character, too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Alright, Roland, who for some reason I closed his sheet. What the fuck is wrong? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I just minimized it and put it in the corner. Roland is going to take his swing. It can't be a vicious swing, so regular swing. That is going to be a 40, which almost crits, but not quite. And deals...
Crit? Jesus.
And it's going to deal 30 damage. Alright, it's rolling.
It's his turn, though.
Well, what do we
He does
think?
have this. He does have the sling of something or other, does he not?
The sling of caterwauling, yeah.
I mean, that's about all he's got. You don't have. He's not. This isn't usually his jam.
Has he used
I
that
mean, I can
75-foot
throw
leap
him
thing?
at the thing.
I would remind you all that this is a 100-foot drop.
Yeah, that's the concern.
Alright. I mean, it is even with the floor right now, so Roland could make a flying stab at it.
Yeah, but then he'll fall.
But what if he crits?
And then proceeds to what?
Fall to his
Not-
death. I don't think even Roland would
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
not...
Yeah, I Roland may be a blood knight. He's not dumb, I don't think.
Okay, Roland, I think, is just going to start launching the Caterwaul Sling. 29 is not going to hit.
Alright, well, I guess it's time for those massive force brushes.
30 is almost going to hit, but not quite. Okay. Lupin!
Alright. I'm in pretty bad shape here. I know I'm grabbed. And can I attempt to grab and ingest a healing potion?
Yes. Let me pull up Grappled. I think there might be a flat check you have to do a manipulate while being grappled.
I believe you're correct. Manipulate action while grabbed. You must succeed DC 5 flat check.
Yeah.
fail, the action's lost. All right, so let me go ahead and roll that first. Let's see here. Nope.
Okay, so you fail to do the action.
All right. So I guess it's like here. It's like he tries to reach for potion, and you just cursing and Elvish. It's like, fuck this. And then I'll go ahead and well, I guess now's the good time. Then you just start slash at it with the Monarch.
All right, that's a hit.
35.
It is not flat-footed right now, but it takes the 12.
All right, and not really see.
So let's add a.
I guess like here, just I know here's a lot. How high up am I?
About 100 feet.
Ooh, yeah. I think maybe attempting to try to escape is maybe not such a great idea right now. So I'll just go ahead and final action do a map attack with the Monarch.
Okay. Just slamming your blade into it repeatedly. Another hit.
34 this time. All right. All right.
Whittling it down.
All right. That's all for me.
Tarek?
Tarek looks over to Roland. Is that a demon?
Go ahead and roll an occultism check.
I might know.
Okay. This is a Gogateth. A slavering nightmare of teeth, eyes, and hairy spider-like legs. Its appearance is invariably seared into the minds of any who witness it. This is a monster from the Darklands. Thankfully, you're pretty sure that it seems like this one's alone. Normally these things live in hives with multiple of themselves.
Oh, Jesus. But
Um,
it's not an outsider is the main question.
it is not. It is a abomination that is like native to the Darklands. Aberration, sorry.
Fuck. I was gonna banish it.
Pretty sure that wouldn't work.
It will not. He's not an outsider. Alright. Fine. I'll smoke it if you got. What I'm going to do.
Also, just so you guys know, in the lore, there are indeed rumors on Galarian that greater Golgoth or Gogateths exist, said to be nearly 100 feet across.
Yeah, no. Just no.
What?
Spinning
Would it
off
make
the-
you feel better to know that when they get that big, they act as hives, and they just walk around with multiple other Gogateths on them? Like hundreds of them.
I'm gonna cast lightning storm.
I just realized I need to test roll something, if that's okay.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah,
test
So I
roll.
can just do it to myself.
And Ben, I'm gonna place it where it'll like pretty much against the wall, because 20-foot burst where it won't hit any of us. It'll hit it, but
Okay.
ideally not loop on. I can basically like tag it in the ass more or less.
Alright, let's see.
Because that should be... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's right.
Alright. You see, it kind of just skitters perfectly out of the way and dodges the bolt.
Yep, I know.
I rolled a nat 20, I'm so sorry.
That's my turn.
Gangini,
3 actions again.
comments, questions, concerns?
You already know what I'm doing.
Don't you know you do it?
Force barrage.
94 is so fucking foul. It's so foul. Ugh.
Don't get mad at us for doing
Oh, it's so unfair. I don't want to hear it, magical, non-magic person.
I will say, I think probably the most powerful build you can do for Kineticist is Fire Water.
It's so dumb.
Because
It's like that
water-
stupid legendary Pokemon with the big hoop on its back that's fire water type.
Volcanion.
Yeah, it's-
Well, the reason is because water is crowd control and healing. And because you can't run out of resources on a Kineticist,
I don't understand why they didn't. The old Kineticist system in 1E was so cool. I don't know why they got rid of it. Because they had a system built in to, like, modulate this called Burn, where basically, like, yeah, you have a lot of power, but if you use it too often, you're gonna just fucking pass out. And then for some reason in 2e, they were like, what if they could do even more stuff with no downside?
I will say you have to build them at least slightly well, because you can build them in a way that they're totally useless. So there is like some, can you figure out how to build this? But it's not much.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just throwing fire at it. I guess I'll start with a flying flame, and then I'll go with a 1-action elemental blast. Actually, you said this thing's native to the Darklands?
Yeah. I did say that.
Okay. Do we think it has sunlight sensitivity?
You can make an occultism check. This is like a horror creature from deep in the pits of the earth. I think you you haven't heard any stories about being sensitive to sunlight, or at least like in a dangerous way. It probably doesn't love light because it's got hundreds of eyeballs, but you know.
I assume Lupin can't make saves at reflex saves at the moment.
Well, let me check. Why is... Oh my god. It's because it's fucking... Sorry, my fucking stupid Google Chrome, for some reason, keeps switching my search thing, and it's pissing me off. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Okay. If you're grabbed, you are off guard and immobilized. Manipulate action. What were you asking? Sorry, I was looking this up.
Reflex saves.
Let me see. It would basically be, does immobilize do that? It doesn't say that they can't, so I'll allow it.
Actually, oh wait, this is maybe the best idea. All right, what's the save you make when you fall?
Reflex.
Reflex? Wonderful.
I believe it just halves damage, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. And right now I'm at 42 HP.
Are you wounded or dying?
I am doomed 1.
That'll automatically make him go to dying, too.
Yeah, I know, I'm also doomed 1.
It's almost like it's the 7 dooms of Sandpoint.
I don't know, I mean, it doesn't really feel that Sandpoint connected.
Nah, Sandpoint's like fucking 3 miles away, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's like, you know...
All of these dooms that you stopped would have just killed Sandpoint. Like, it's definitely connected.
Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna try something here. And it's probably not gonna work, right? Is it worth trying something that could go really well if it's probably not gonna work?
I think at this point we just pile the damage on, personally. I don't know, although I say that, and you usually... Well, no, but at the same time, I say that you usually do your...
It relies on it failing a dex save.
That seems unlikely.
I'll give it one try, and if it doesn't work, I'll just pile on damage.
Okay.
I am gonna cast Flinging Updraft on this thing.
Okay.
It needs to make a reflex save. it is effectively going to be a save or suck.
What's the DC?
29.
It's gonna pass.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Not crit pass, but if it's save
Uh,
or suck, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's crit pass versus pass doesn't make a difference. Then I'm just gonna throw a 1-action fire elemental blast at it.
I believe in you.
38 for
It does hit.
7 fire damage.
Hey, we're on the board.
Well, we already were on the board between Roland and Beans.
All right.
Godspeed, Lupin.
All right. See ya. Lupin, they can't see this, but it's gonna start moving down the tunnel. So it goes 20, and then
Maybe if we get to here, we can see it far away for Gangini to throw stuff at it.
Lupin, from your perspective, it is ran down the hallway and started running down the wall. You're about 30 feet off the floor. Give me another perception check.
31.
You see a red hat on top of a pile of rubble. Well, actually, you don't. Do you have dark vision? You might not see shit right now, actually.
No, I do not. I do not have dark vision.
Okay, I'll say you hear.
He's got a flame on.
Oh, you did say you lit up everyone in the party. That is true.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. Let me turn on his
Everyone
lights.
except for Tarek, because Tarek.
I do have dark vision.
Yeah.
All right. I'll turn on your vision in a sec. Hold on. It'll be rolling next. Why can't I select Lupin? Please, let me select him. Jesus Christ.
Alright. Do people want to go down there for where this thing is going to end up?
I mean, it's a sheer drop. We're gonna be.
I can throw people down safely.
You see your hat over in this corner, Lupin.
Like,
Or relatively safely,
Red,
I guess.
I'm coming for you.
Does Roland have a Featherfall token? Yeah, he fucking totally does. I mean, it's kind of a waste. But he could use the Snap Leaf. Basically makes you invisible while falling. And gives you Featherfall, but the invisibility stops once you touch down.
I mean, is there going to be a better time to use it?
I feel like he's going to use it. Roland will pull out the Snap Leaf. Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull it up in the journal. I want to see what the reaction is. Okay, trigger, you begin to fall. So he's going to run forward and jump. Snap the small ceramic leaf between his fingers and start to float down. Slow fall, he's going to fall about 80 feet around. So if he waits a bit to trigger it, he probably touches down. And then has 2 actions. Roland is going to now use those actions to run the fuck over here. Sees Tangles about 30 feet above him. And I think just readies an action to attack. Oh no, it takes 2 actions to ready an action, that's right. He had his caterwauling sling out, so I think he just draws his sword and gets ready. Alright, that's his turn. Roland has ventured into the darkness. Lupin.
Alright. I think, first. Alright. Tell you what, this time I'm gonna go ahead and try to see here. Now I'm closer to the ground. I think I'm in a bit of a better position. I will attempt to escape from the grapple. Let's see here. What would you like me to roll for that?
A grapple is athletics check, or believe for you, you can use thievery because it's like escape artist.
All right, I gotcha. All right, thievery sounds good to me. Tell you what, I just got my hero points, so I'm just gonna go ahead and burn that.
Okay.
Right.
Reasonable.
Much better. 33.
All right. You wriggle out of its jaws, kind of like pushing at it with your knife. Give me a reflex save as you fall 30 feet.
All right. Another 33.
All right. I don't think you can evasive this, but you will have it.
All right.
You're gonna have 16 to 8 as you hit the cavern floor.
So I'm back. So I'm on the floor. All right. So next action, I'm gonna go ahead and grab and chuck a moderate healing potion. All right. Not too bad.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, not too shabby. All right. Then let's see here. I'll go ahead and I'm on 4. All right. I'll go ahead and then just do a ranged attack with the monarch at it. Final action.
All right.
Natural 20.
Holy shit! What a fucking thematic time for Lupin to pop off. All right, that does hit 30, and then double. Actually, no sneak attack right now because nothing's getting it off guard. But it does do 30 damage and brings it to just above bloodied. Actually, a little bit. Actually, it's pretty much exactly at bloodied.
Okay, that's my turn.
As you guys see, you see your blade just fucking sink into this monstrosity. For those watching,
You keep showing us this picture, and I don't think we need to keep seeing it.
I think we actually
Don't
need to
love
keep
it.
looking at it. Let's blow it up. Let's look at and zoom, enhance.
He's like, Patrick, look at it. I want all of you to look at it.
God, look at those joints. It's so fluid.
No.
All right, hell yeah, Tarek.
Right. Tarek lets out an orcish curse. Mostly because I took aerial form for my feat instead of the one that lets me get a fly spell using my storm druid stuff because I wanted dragon stuff later. Oh well, but later is not now. So
It's true.
But dragon stuff later.
yeah.
Facts.
In retrospect, the problem is it may not even be this campaign.
Yeah,
So,
I
10,
know.
15, 20, to someplace where I have sure footing. And then... Oh yeah, it's still well within range, so I'm going to spend an action to maintain my lightning storm. Am I actually? Because I can't... there's no way I can cast that without hitting everybody there.
They are 30 feet below the thing, by the way, Tara.
That is
I don't
true.
know if that...
That does, Ben, yeah.
It is.
so
Well, it's
close.
30 feet above the ground, which is 70 feet down from where you originally cast it. So it's 70.
The range is 120 feet. It's a question
Okay,
of,
then
it's a
it is.
20-foot burst. I'm trying to see if I can blast it, like, kind of angle shot it so it doesn't hit everybody below it.
Yeah, you should be able to
Or
do
it
it.
just hits the thing.
It is
time-
going to crit succeed again, though.
Alright, fine.
It wasn't a nat 20, though.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
I tried.
That's all I have. So I spend my last action swearing like a whole bunch of vile orc barbarian curses at it in Orcish.
Hell
Which-
yeah.
Selena would understand. I don't know what she thinks of that, but that's where we're at.
She probably agrees, I think.
For lack of anything better to do, I'll put up glass shield.
Okay. Gangini?
Hey, no, I can't. That's too. Or can't?
Your regular
I
shield
know
is
I
one
can't
action.
'cause I don't have glass shield. I can't because I don't have glass shield prepared. So no, that's my turn. For
Alright.
one action, I cast disappointment.
Gangini?
Move to where you can see it.
Yeah, where's like the ledge here? I guess this would work. How far away is this thing from me, Ben?
Let's get the ruler out. Alright, it is 55, but then it's down. Probably like 65 feet.
You know what? I'm gonna do a bit of a YOLO play here.
Can't wait. Can't wait for this.
I'm gonna pull out the scroll of disintegrate
Holy shit.
and use it.
Oh man, I don't even remember what 2E disintegrate is. I know I always think of Starfinder disintegrate.
Well, yeah,
Hey,
because
this one's still.
you nearly killed my character with it last time.
Look, anything that does fucking 14d20 as its damage dice is fucking hysterical.
I'm
The
sending
fact
it
that
to you,
you
Ben.
survived that is still shocking.
Yeah, it's like actually
Yeah.
absurd.
Yeah,
Again, you said it was because of the low rolls. that you
I did roll like ass if I recall. I rolled real fucking low.
You did. Yeah, Ben. Scorpio, like Marcus's other character, Scorpio, is on the short list of people who face tanked a failed save from disintegrate and survived.
Yeah, because I think like we looked it up, the average was like over 100 at least, and I think I rolled like 86 or some shit.
No, he was at 130 hit points. You rolled like 110.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the average on 14d20 is, I believe, well over, like, it's
Well
150
over that.
something.
Okay, a black tracer bolt fires towards your target. Upon making contact, it intensifies into a powerful destructive beam. Okay, so you have to hit it first. Which is
You have
your
a spell attack modifier.
Yeah, spell attack modifier.
Okay,
You have a
I'm
hammer.
gonna. I have a hero point.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, what a recovery. Okay, that does hit. The first one did not hit, for sure. Okay. Now it's got to make a fortitude save. Basic fortitude save. Okay. It is going to pass, but miraculously, despite that being its best save, it's not going to crit succeed. So go ahead and roll the damage, and it will have it. It's 12d10. Okay.
Ooh, 36 damage.
Not bad. Not fucking bad. This thing's starting to look pretty rough. Alright, Sylvina.
Alright, I am gonna fly out to about here. And I'm gonna cast Flicking Updraft on it again.
Okay. This is the Saber Suck one.
Reflex save. Yeah.
Once again, it doesn't crit succeed, but it just makes it.
Yeah. Alright, that's it for me for now.
You see a bunch of its, like, rows upon rows of hundreds of eyes kind of, like, ripple in the wind like blades of grass. But it doesn't move.
Okay. Well, I just need to hit it, like, once before it gets to ground. If it gets to ground, we're in a different situation. But
Alright. Let's see. You're 30 feet down. It is going to use its Skittering Assault to come down, move a bunch of times, and attack 3 times. They have to be on different creatures, so it is only going to be 2 attacks technically. But first we're going to go with... it's basically going to reach the bottom, go for Jaws on Roland. It's going to crit him for sure. Roland takes 57 and is grappled. Also barely alive. And it hadn't been an hour yet, so you couldn't have removed his wounded condition.
No, we did have a chance to sit down and heal.
Yeah.
Next is Lupin with a leg. Lupin does a 37 crit.
Just barely does not. It's definitely a hit because AC's 28.
Ooh, fucking close. 27 damage. Then with its final action, technically it only needs to... Yeah, okay, so that does that. It is going to essentially just wrap some of those spiked barb legs around Roland and try to crush him to death. Roland needs to make a fortitude save. This is not a pass.
I'll have channel points for him then.
Oh, okay.
Or do we let him... what did he roll on?
He rolled an 11, so it's still pretty much 50-50.
What do you guys think? If he crit fails, they could just die outright.
I will say, just like rules of the game, like a crit fail, doing more damage isn't gonna drop him more unconscious. You know what I mean?
Then I'm gonna try give him channel point. Or actually, would he have a hero point from?
Oh, he hasn't used this from the fight yet. Yeah, sure, we can use it right now.
It's the end of the day.
Oh, what a recovery! If he had gone down there, that would have brought him to dying 4. This would be the closest you guys come to actually losing someone.
Still pretty like.
All right, Roland is grappled. What we're gonna try here, he's gonna try to... This is so dumb. He's gonna try and break free with athletics, which will drop him on the ground on his ass, and then from prone, try a bastard sword swing. A vicious swing. All right, first action, athletics. He got it. That was fucking close, but he got it. Alright. Here we go. He desperately tries to swing from the ground at its legs, and it skitters out of the way.
Is he not flanking with Lupin?
Even then, he's still taking penalties from like doing this from prone.
Oh, okay.
It's basically evening out.
Makes sense. Okay.
Over to Lupin.
Alright.
Alright, Roland is no longer grappled.
Alright. Since it's up in the air, I'll go ahead and make a range attack with the Monarch at it.
I think it's down on you now.
It's next to you guys, yeah. So you should be like
go ahead and do
basically.
Yeah. Melee attack then.
Oh, that does hit for 13.
Alright.
Does he get sneak?
I'm gonna say since this thing pushed him out of the way, no, because it
Nope.
you could move and then get sneak if you want to move like one up.
Alright. So we'll say 2 actions. One here,
And then a second strike.
Attack. Yep. Alright, attack.
Unfortunately, man, if his Bastard Sword is hit, it also would have triggered Lupin's second hit.
And
Uh,
then the other 2 for the precise debilitation.
Alright, so 26 total. He does take that. He's just a little guy.
And then still going.
No, I don't think he is.
He's just a little
I
guy.
don't think he is, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna send the
and,
relevant
final-
GIF in the Discord. Give me a second.
Alright, final action, I'll go ahead and chuck another moderate healing potion. 18. But that, and then that'll be my turn.
You're telling me he doesn't have this energy?
No.
No. No, he doesn't.
I fucking love that GIF. We routinely get pissed off at my friend because he'll send that after just like whooping our asses. Like, I'm just a little guy, and I'm like, you have like a 97% win rate. Shut up.
It is kind of adorable. I will say the GIF is kind of adorable.
It's a banger GIF for sure. It's pretty great. I think I kept telling him he needs to get like a little like pin made of that creature, like to put on his jersey. All right, Tarek. Comments, questions, concerns.
Is there a place I can chuck a lightning bolt to this thing without hitting Lupin or rolling or red?
An actual lightning bolt?
Well, so the 20-foot burst from my lightning storm.
Oh, probably not.
Otherwise, I'm not gonna
Hypothetically, it's taller than all of them, right? So if he does it above them, so that it just barely hits like the 5 feet above them, right?
Up to you then. If there's no,
I feel like give me a nature check to make the storm work to your advantage here, because that I feel like that's a trick shot we're trying to pull off here.
Probably not. All right.
I think not
in that
quite.
case, I'm not going to maintain this useless spell.
Okay.
This lightning storm has been so disappointing. The entire, like, just in general, this spell has been disappointing. I'm going to, well, in the immortal words of King Theta and Rohan, send it, bro.
Damn, he did be saying that.
I am going to use another focus point for. Oh, I didn't put it on my character sheet yet. I'm going to use aerial form, Ben.
Oh fuck! Which form? Give me an animal. I got so much fucking shit.
Giant bat, so I can see.
God, I got
Because
so many fucking
my animal
bats.
forms don't have dark vision.
Everyone's
So-
like,
One of the first results was from Starfighter was Aline Rysora combat mode because it saw the bat keyword.
everyone's got lights on them. By the way, if you need something else.
Okay.
Oh my god,
It's,
I might have
it's-
too many bats. It's like taking forever to load all my bats.
In that case, yeah, if they have lights over them and I can see, then in that case, actually, instead, Ben, never mind.
Oh,
I
fuck.
will, because instead, sorry. What I will do instead is a pterosaur.
Pterosaur, oh my god, not have to type pterosaur. Xeno, no.
So it is large size.
You're getting a Pteranodon and you're gonna like it. That's all I got.
That's fine. That is a pterosaur. So large size, and then that's 2 actions, and then immediately fly 40 feet down towards the guys.
Okay. There you
Maybe
go.
token.
Yeah, you should be able to control it now.
Hopes I have the right mouse button. Start here, because that way I can do that without knocking Gangini over.
Just
then-
wings knock him into the pit. Jesus Christ.
Well, and again, being careful, I'll fly up and over if I have to, but so
I feel like you can do it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we go. And I'm just doing a low swooping descent as I go, because in case something goes wrong, I don't want to fall 100 feet. So I'm kind of doing a downward descent as I go.
Okay. My friend texted me, thought it was really funny. They just said in quotes, "I swear at it" in Orcish, LMAO. So they like that bit.
I had nothing better to do, so I'll curse them out.
Phenomenal.
That's my
Gangini. Jump.
I mean,
There's one answer, Beans.
there's one answer. I got one of it left.
Old reliable.
I think it kills it. 40 force damage.
That was so close to killing it.
As a full round action. So that's all I got.
It's getting pretty deep in the red here.
Do it, Sylvina.
Alright, let's start with 2 action, Fire Junction Elemental Blast.
That's crazy.
That's
Yes!
26 fire damage.
What is your... Hold on.
Terrible roll on my dice, but
If it was not a crit, that would not have killed it. But with a burst of fire, it lets out this weird clacking screech, and it falls to the ground. Just so you guys know, this thing fucking loves death. It would have killed Roland next turn. It would have just knocked him out once and then hit him again for 5 failed death 5.
Yeah, no, that was critical. Literally.
That was about as close to death as anyone's come. Because it would have almost certainly... Its bonus hit is so high, there's no way the first one didn't drop him, and the next one would be even easier to hit because he'd be unconscious.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Ugh.
I mean, I can't believe you guys would kill such an innocent creature. Truly one of God's
Oh,
blessed animals.
Oh, hush.
The
Jesus.
Don't
true villains of the story.
I think it's an aberration.
gaslighting us like this, man.
Maybe it is, the journey was the Gogateths we made along the way.
Alright.
It's no answer.
There. If Sylvina wants to come
Jesus
down,
Christ.
I can use one last heal on everybody. Except,
Yeah.
Gangini, you're pretty healthy, right?
Yeah, let me double check.
Everyone is gonna get 110 XP.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
wait
almost
a
full
minute.
chain.
What did you say, Sylvina?
Actually, I'm not gonna complain. 110. Okay.
Yeah, look, it was pretty deadly.
480.
I was just thinking it didn't feel more deadly than the previous encounter.
Well, you kind of set yourselves up there, just bursting through the final doors into a chamber. Not ideal. Not ideal conditions.
Yes. But at the same time, if you don't dismantle every room of that one by one as you go through, not going through quickly is kind of a silly
It's true.
decision, Also, I still think they're more deadly, even if we had gone into it without, because they have better action economy. They're immune to magic. If you crit them, they explode at you.
The main thing is that you guys might not have had a viable way to follow.
Yeah, that's fair. I just can't avoid building characters with movement stuff that they can do.
Alright. I think we're about to wrap up for the night, but I think final thing, Lupin, as you scramble over, you get the sense, looking at this pile, that this creature probably likes eating live prey and stashed red under here. And I
It's
think...
like seeing, here.
Go ahead.
Lupin's it's like Red, I'm coming for you. Just hold on.
I think you pulling, there's a lot of the rubble is old bones and leftover rotting viscera from this creature's kills. But right as we end on a cliffhanger here, you uncover Red, just like badly hurt, like big gash across her forehead, like semi-conscious enough to make noise, but clearly like not recognizing anything. As you pull her out of the rubble, and we'll stop there for this week, and come back next time.
All right.
All right, and end the stream.